Hey, hello everyone!
there.
So nice to have you along with us. I'm Vahid, the DM for Dice Legends. And it is adventure time.
Adventure time?
Not like the cartoon. So, hey, we've got a great crew of professional actors and TV people. We're from New Zealand and we're going to put on a show for you tonight.
Kia ora.
So, as I said, I'm Vahid. My favorite color is purple.
Oh.
Now let's throw to Truby.
Hello, my name is Truby, and I actually have a ranking system for my favorite colors.
Oh.
It's shared first with orange and blue, and then silver, and then black, and then most other colors.
Look at the others.
Okay.
And then all the rest.
Okay, Monique.
Hi everyone, I'm Monique.
I just said.
That's okay, it's not a surprise. I just got a real gross feeling in my stomach when you say orange and blue. Like, to put those colours together makes me
Those
feel
are contrasting colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my favourite colour is yellow, very closely followed by orange.
Oh.
Not together with orange is what you're saying. Oh, with blue.
No,
Blue by itself?
that's fine, obviously.
Orange
Yeah.
dress with blue shoes. That could work.
Oh.
I don't know. No.
Nah, I wouldn't.
All right, who are you guys?
Who are we? Who am I? My name is Rayleigh, and stop laughing at me, guys. No. My favorite color is pink and yellow, but like a mustard yellow.
Nice.
Very
Mustard
nice.
and a baby pink.
Nice.
Well, I come from a very colourful cultural background.
Yeah, but what's your name first?
I'm colourful cultural background. My name is Longi. I play Luna. My favourite colours. Yeah, coming from a very colourful. Our school. I don't know if schools were the same here, but back in the islands, we have very bright colours for our school uniforms. I don't know if that's around the world. So, for example, I used to go to a school who had a forest green lava and 3 yellow stripes that used to go through it. So that was our kind of colours, was yellow and forest green. So I kind of like those 2 colours. But if I had to pick one, turquoise.
Oh.
Nice.
If you had to pick yellow or green, you would pick turquoise.
Obviously.
I love that.
Like this.
Ooh, pretty.
Look how pretty it is.
Turquoise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just that colour of the lagoon on the which you can see clearly.
Yeah.
That kind of colour.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, great. Well, I don't know why we got into colors, but we did. Last week we got into fruits, which was even more bizarre. But thanks, Monique, for that.
That was a gift.
Hey, so also we'd like to, while doing say thanks to all the people that have followed us and clicked the bell on Twitter. That's great. It really helps us to get that affiliate license, which allows us to then have the subscription feature, which is great.
Come on.
And also to our YouTube subscribers, if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, please do so. That really helps us as well. And final plug is Patreon. We really thank and appreciate our Patreon supporters. It means a lot to us, and it's very helpful. So please visit the Patreon page during the break. That'd be awesome. Hey, but first of all, we're going to get into some adventure.
Yeah.
So, roll titles.
Skadoosh.
Whoa, all right. We ready to go?
Yup.
We ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, so
All right.
I think we need to find out what happened last time.
God.
Yes.
I think it's time for a recap.
Like a recap.
Ronnie, wait for the music, You're on.
Go and recap for those of you previously who had joined us for Dice Legends. We made our way up the hill. We saw a mysterious looking lantern burning from a distance. Of course, Lorna made his way up, went and saw it was within a contained crypt-like place. Walked in, of course, followed by Nimrod. we went down, saw a aspiring staircase that went just underneath a little altar. We were to investigate. Truby and the others stumbled by, down following us. Yeah, we go down, and we find these little places of darkness down alleyways, and there's these little rooms that it was lit. And then we get in there, and lo and behold, we come across this really evil-looking guy with a scepter, and he activated everyone else, and all these bones that have been there for thousands of years all of a sudden come to life, and they start attacking us, and we're like, and making our way out of there. And we did. We caught one. Caught two, actually. Caught one, and we took him back, and what should we do with this? I wanted to go, bin.
Done!
Oh!
How did he do?
I didn't finish my story.
I was like, you're spending a lot of time
On things that happened
details.
from episode 1.
Look, hey, we can't all nail it this way.
Very nice. Anyone on it? Hey, that was not too bad.
That was pretty good.
I love the drama.
But yeah, we did make it out alive.
Yeah.
And we did continue to take the body of this being thingy back to the guardhouse, where, according to the law, it had to be handed in and fingerprinted and everything, and do all of that, only for it to be taken away.
Yeah.
Central.
To Central. And now we're kind of picking up the pieces of where we left off. We've got some clues here. And then last time we remember, we got a dart in your face.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing we
Ouchies.
remembered from that.
Who else got any details they want to share?
It was by that lady who waved at me in the graveyard.
Which, by the way, in case anyone hasn't clocked that, that's the woman who stole the purse.
Back in...
Right? Yeah. So back,
With that lady.
the lady that you saw in the
Is it?
cabin steal the purse, I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
Well, I'm not going to say anything.
What did you remember about her?
With dark skin, long, straight black hair. Oh, did she have black?
You're so smart.
Did you figure?
It's not my first campaign, guys.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be the one to discover that.
Hey.
This is good for me to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Because I
So
think
the lady. Okay.
She went.
So, Dart Lady.
Dart
Yeah,
lady.
boing.
Yeah.
And if she has
She's a dart into my
an anecdote.
An anecdote.
Antidote.
That's what we think,
Is it-
right? That's what we
She
think.
shook something.
Antidote.
It could
It
also
looks
be
like
an
that.
anecdote.
That's what you think.
It could also be an interesting story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so now we... Yeah? Okay. Anything
read-
else you'll have to come out.
Okay.
So, where we were is that she, smirk on her face, turns and runs away.
Oh, okay. We're into it.
Then checking back in with something from last episode. You said Constitution roll.
I said a secret roll, and I know what the answer was, and you don't.
Okay.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Great.
Why do we do Constitution rolls, Truby?
Yes. You want me to? Well, from what I understand, it's to resist poisons.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no, his face is melting.
I don't know that Sully knows what a Constitution roll is. Does Sully feel different right now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay,
Yes.
here's what happens. We're in chase scene mode.
Okay.
She is splintered off.
Yeah.
You all have. You might want to keep track of this. 5. We're talking about how endurance. In a chase scene, you got 5 rounds of sprinting plus whatever your Constitution modifier is. So Lona, you're on.
Athletics? No.
No, your Constitution modifier. You got a 0. So you got 5. You can run for 5 rounds without needing to make any rolls. After that, you can start getting exhausted.
+2, so 7.
7,
6.
6.
7.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah.
Look at your little legs that can.
Fellow.
I'm like running like this.
Okay. What happens? When you catch up to her, the chase scene finishes.
Okay.
If she gets far enough away from you that she's off the map, you lose track of her.
Oh.
If you get so far behind that you're off the map that side, you're gone.
Oh, this is a relay.
So it's really Acapella
Ah.
is slower than any of you. She will automatically be 2 squares slower than everyone else.
Why?
What's your speed?
25.
25.
Yeah.
1 square slower than everyone else.
You move 25 feet per round. We move 30 feet per round.
Oh, it's because I got little legs. I didn't want
That's exactly
make
right.
fun of the dwarf. My goodness.
So do you understand what's gonna happen?
Yes.
First round. She starts sprinting. Boom, boom, there's crowds. And she starts running. So your choices are to stand where you are and just wave goodbye.
Wish it well.
To chase her. Basically, she's doing a double movement. She's not doing an attack, she's doing double movement.
The whole time.
Right?
Okay.
So if you do, and you can do double movement as well and keep the same distance to her, or you can do an action like shoot at her and move, but of course she's going to get further away from you. All right. So first round is, and I will tell you what obstacles there are each time, and what you have to do each
All right, let
time
me get my
to
dice.
stay up with her.
Whoa!
Okay, first one. There's people everywhere. So
People.
you can choose to either do dexterity roll or acrobatics, an acrobatics roll, or a strength roll. So acrobatics or dexterity roll is just kind of weaving through them, or you can try a strength roll to bash through them, or you can do an intimidation roll. Get out of the way! Make your choice and make your roll. She's doing a dexterity.
I'm
She's
gonna do
ducking and weaving.
Sonny can't push people. It's gonna
I'm
make
gonna do
us
acrobatics.
Roll it. Go, fast.
Yeah, dexterity.
19 plus 4.
Strength.
24.
14, 15, 16.
23.
Oh my goodness, sliding.
So out of
Sonny
character.
makes an acrobatics roll of 9.
What'd you get?
I've got 19 plus 2, 21.
You guys are incredible. She's going through the crowd and she clips the shoulder of someone. You bash through. Move yourself too closer.
2.
Too closer.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, we just need to follow her.
You get one less than everyone else, so go back 1. But your dexterity is so good, you go forward 2.
Yeah.
Lona, go forward 2.
Oh, sorry.
By all means, take me with you.
Sully, go back 2.
Oh,
Oh,
What?
He failed miserably.
Oh my god.
sorry.
Sorry, he gets entangled. She turns the corner. Someone rolled 20-sided dice to determine what kind of things. I've got a whole bunch of
8.
An 8.
Oh,
Oh, wrong book.
Oh no.
she looks fierce.
She does.
Excellent. Okay, great. Around the corner, she turns the corner, and there's some kind of a whole bunch of stuff that slops that have been thrown out of the window out of a restaurant.
Oh.
So yeah, everyone has to make a dexterity save or slip.
Okay.
So make a dexterity roll. Add your
Oh, are you
dexterity.
serious?
11.
Do we have inspiration?
You can use inspiration anytime you want.
Yeah, great.
Okay, I got a 1, but my dexterity is plus 4, so that's.
A 1's always a fail.
But still, what is?
A 1's always a fail.
11.
11. Cool.
Oh my god.
19 plus 2, 21.
14.
14. I rolled a 4.
Oh.
Take
She slips. She slips. Regains. So you got a
I got a 14.
move up. 2. You got a.
11.
You slip as well, but so did she. So you stay in the same place.
That's
Lona,
21.
you get too closer. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Hey, man.
Back to
Alright, bye.
roll a 20-sided dice, Truby.
Okay, yes, I do so happily. 15.
15. Wall.
Whoa.
She comes to the. She's come around this slippery thing, going down a corridor, and there's a low wall in front.
Oh, yeah.
So she has to come up, and she tries to do a parkour thing to jump over the top. Athletics rolls are needed.
Okay.
Athletics. rolls.
Athletics. Oh, I'm pretty.
Oh. Is it plus
8.
something? Athletics? Plus 2.
9.
5.
Oh, that hurts me. 7.
Athletics is your strength modifier.
Modifier minus 1. Oh, 10 minus 1, 9.
Oh! She jumps over the wall, kind of smiles cheekily behind her, and jumps over, and then falls on her face.
Amazing.
So you all stay in exactly the same place. How many
Okay.
rounds have we had?
That was number 3, right?
3.
Oh my gosh.
With the people, with the slop, To hit the wall.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Okay.
Oh.
3.
Already?
3.
Okay.
Far.
All right. Next round. Roll 20-sided dice for me, please, Raylene.
28. Oh.
I was hoping this would come in.
No.
Brilliant. Okay, she ducks into a house. There's a whole bunch of noise coming in this house. She ducks into this house. There is some kind of ceremony going on inside this house. And as you kind of burst into the house, a wedding party. And there's like this
Sorry.
nice cake on the side. There's a nice cake over here. The bride and groom are there. They're doing some dancing.
ruin
And they come, and she comes ripping through, sliding through, and jumps out the window
Oh my
on
god,
the other side.
literally a wedding crasher.
So it's the same as the first one. You can choose to bash your way through people,
Oh.
to use your intimidation, get out of the way, or dexterity to duck and weave. She's dexterizing.
I'm gonna.
2!
Yeah.
4, 4, and a 2.
I'm gonna
Slippery lady.
dexterity.
Dexterity.
7 minus 1. 6.
Come on. Yeah,
I'm gonna-
dexterity. I can't budge through. Oh, 8.
I got acrobatics. Can I use my inspiration?
You bet you can.
So that's plus 4. 13 is it's 13 as well, so I'll go 13 plus 4.
17.
17.
Very good. I love the way you look. You're doing great. Okay, she goes in first.
3 done.
She miscalculates. Her arm smacks into the cake and it goes flying.
Can I catch the cake? I don't want this. I don't
You're not even close to the cake.
No.
The cake comes flying towards you.
It comes flying towards me.
What'd you get?
I got a 4 plus.
You slip on the cake as well.
Oh my
She
god.
slips on the cake, that's through the window. You do too, followed by Nimrod.
Yeah, I'm
You
6.
slipped as well. The wedding party's full of cake splats everywhere. And then finally you take the same for you,
know.
everyone, and then you can gain 2.
Okay.
Bye bye, Sully. You pass Sully before he jumps out of the window.
Okay.
Who
See
hasn't
ya.
rolled?
Raylene has
No, I
it
just
right.
did
Oh,
the 18.
3.
Okay. Great. On the other side, there's a whole bunch of boxes and carts. What she does is she jumps on the boxes to get up onto the roof.
Okay.
Okay.
You can choose acrobatics or athletics. Or straight, athletics or acrobatics. She's choosing acrobatics.
I'm choosing
Can
acrobatics.
I get over a 4? I've had a 4, a 2, and a 4.
I hope not.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics are
3!
Acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Oh, bitter. 18.
10.
Oh!
10.
Acrobatics, but plus 2, 21. Yep, 21.
Oh yeah. 10. 10.
10s aren't good enough!
Across the board.
10s aren't good enough! Yay!
Double
Drag
digit.
race? Yes, they are. And D&D, not so much. Yeah.
All right.
10.
Okay.
This is strength, right? So minus 1, 18.
Still good enough. She slips on the top barrel as she's jumping off and it goes clattering and kind of just barely hangs on and gets up. Move yourself forward 2 spaces, both of you
Yes.
guys.
1 round. That was the second. That was
That was number
4.
This is round number 5.
Yeah.
5.
After this, you gotta start making some endurance rolls.
5
So this next one,
numbers.
Sorry.
so you're right next to her.
Oh.
Like within reaching.
Come on, man.
You have to be like, these are 5-foot squares. That's like from me to you. I'm sorry. You still can't touch it. You gotta win one more, buddy. You gotta win one more.
Come on,
Okay,
man.
she's along the top of the roof.
Yep.
And what she's gonna try to do is she's going to try to launch herself off. No, let's roll it. I can't make something up that's just gonna suit her properly. Suit
2.
her. 2. Barrier. Washing lines.
Oh, of course.
Okay, so he's gone up to the top and you're running along. It's a 2-story, and between this 2-story, someone has put a pole and there's a whole bunch of washing lines. Okay? So she's going to try to. You can again try to bash or acrobatics.
Okay.
A bad failure will mean slipping on the roof.
Okay.
I must get a decent roll. I haven't got anything above a 4 since the first roll.
Well, she darted Sully. She doesn't deserve a good roll.
Yeah, that's right. It's her karma.
3!
Karmic retribution.
too.
What sort of rolls do you say we could do here?
3! Oh, I got a 3! What is that?
Acrobatics or
What are you gonna
athletics?
roll?
I'm not going to roll a 3. I'm not going to roll a 3.
Wait. What are we adding to it?
Oh, what's it?
Acrobatics or athletics?
3, 7. So I'm getting 7.
5.
Oh my god.
That wasn't me. No.
So she could have got stuck in one of the wires, but you collect one on your face.
Oh my god.
You do well though, right? What'd you get?
No, I got 3. Well, plus 4, 7.
21.
21. Move yourself forward 2. What'd you get?
3.
3. Us 3. So Nimrod, Acapella, and
Unnamed.
unnamed woman all need to make a dexterity saving throw, or you start slipping down the
Is that a 20?
20-sided dice and add your dexterity saving.
Alright, come on, give me a blue.
Oh, -1. 15.
6.
You stay on your feet.
Okay.
She falls. She falls and slips and starts tumbling down into there's below her, you just climbed over some boxes onto a roof, and there's like a courtyard area below, and she starts tumbling down into it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was one.
That was number 5. If you want to keep chasing, that was number 6, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Everyone needs to make a Constitution saving
I
throw.
haven't. Wait, I've
I
got
think
7
we're
rounds.
still
I've got
good,
one more,
Oh, my
right?
bad.
Oh yeah.
You have to.
No, you're okay. So Ronnie, you have to make a Constitution saving throw, or we start getting really exhausted. Go for it. What's your Constitution?
It's a flat 10. You've
Okay.
got 0. Constitution saving throw? 12. Sorry.
12. Nope.
Okay, that you have 1 level of exhaustion. The more you get of these,
Yeah.
like this first one means you cannot do both an action. You can't do double actions.
Okay.
If you get another level of, so you can still run, but you can only run a single run, not a double run.
Okay.
If you get another level of exhaustion, you're gonna start getting worse and worse until you just fall over.
Even if I still have my inspiration, if that.
Too bad you didn't roll your inspiration before.
No.
It's alright. You know now.
You know that.
Okay, so she failed, so she's gonna have to spend her whole turn recovering so she doesn't fall on her head.
Yeah.
So that's what she's doing, and you guys can all choose I'm gonna say athletics or acrobatics again to safely get down off of the building with her.
Okay.
Acrobatics. Acrobatics. Let's go, baby.
I can't believe this, a 5! I've literally, other than that first one, I've rolled 6 rolls in a row. That's my best roll of 5.
Wow.
That's impressive.
15. 15.
10.
I got 13. 11 plus 2. Yep.
I've hit my last stamina roll.
Okay.
I've got a 12.
That was your last free one.
Yeah.
Okay, 12 is not good enough to gain on her,
Okay.
but it is for you. And what'd you get?
13.
That's good enough for you as well. So and what'd you get? Sorry,
10.
not good enough for you either. But you two can move. You two can move 2 closer.
If I'm
You're right. You catch her.
Yeah. Oh.
She lands on the ground. You're right after her. You jump down and you're right on top of her.
Right.
And then
I shut up. Don't shocking grasp me.
so we have.
How do you know?
So, you guys are all still clambering down. The roof is a 1.5 story kind of thing. Lorna has jumped down. She is sprawled on the ground, trying to regain herself.
I want to grab her. Can I?
You gonna grab her?
I'm going to try and grab her.
All right. Her initiative, I'm sorry, is faster than you. She failed her roll. So I'm gonna say she's prone and you can go first. She's prone, which means you have advantage. You can roll it twice. That's what advantage means, right? You can roll it twice.
Both 9.
Same. Can do I add on to that? Or is that
9 plus whatever you add your dexterity and your proficiency, or your strength and your proficiency, whatever you prefer.
plus 2? Yeah,
Four.
plus 2. That'd be
Plus
is that right?
13.
4.
Oh, plus 4. Dexterity
Because you
and
would-
proficiency.
yeah.
4. Yeah. Okay, 13.
13. She looks up at you.
She's smiling.
This one.
She's smiling.
She is
She
different.
scrambles.
I'm too
She scrambles to go away, but you catch her on her green cape.
Oh.
Catch her on her green
okay.
cape, and she, for her turn, she tosses the antidote, the flask, into the middle of the courtyard.
Oh,
Oh, I
And
see
so,
it.
so you get down, and so you can see that around you there are these buildings that are kind of been made into this common courtyard area. There's a circle in the middle which has some water that's used as and it's just a lot of shadows. Okay, so that's your turn. We're gonna keep going around, Raylene, and then we'll do so. Yeah. So what you gonna do, Raylene? You're at the top of the building looking down on her, or you can be scrambling down, whatever you prefer.
I'm scrambling down, and is the anecdote, is the antidote in my line of sight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's just thrown it away from her. It's kind of scattered.
I'm gonna go for that.
Okay, you jump down.
yeah.
Go for it. Again, acrobatics or athletics to make it safe.
Come on, baby. What is that? 9? 9 plus 4.
Good enough. You run over.
Nice.
13.
13.
We got to do a special maths with Raylene session, don't we? You run over to grab it. Yep.
Yeah.
Grab it.
Great.
Truby.
I try to. Is she like running off again?
No, she's been grabbed by the cloak. She's been stopped in her tracks.
Okay, great. I'm closing in. I move. I'm kind of scrabbling down, right?
Yeah, acrobatics or athletics if you want to do
Yeah,
it gracefully.
I'm
Or you could jump down. You'll take some damage, but you can jump down if you want to.
I jump down.
You're jumping down?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, cool. It's a big jump.
Yeah. Bring it.
Only 1 hit point of damage.
Nice.
I land like this. And then there's like freeze frame onto my eyes looking up, and then I surge forward towards her.
So yeah, no problem. If you want to help, she's not moved. She's just been pulled back.
Okay.
So if you want to try to grab her, go ahead.
Okay. As I come running in, I say sorry, and then I drop to a skid. And I'm trying to kick her feet out from
Okay.
my
Roll
slide
it.
underneath it.
Badass.
What kind of roll is this?
Just strength and proficiency.
Strength and proficiency. Oh, 8.
It looks brilliant. It looks so beautiful until she just kind of lifts 1 foot. You think you hear her say, underwhelming.
All right.
Nimrod.
Peer review time.
I noticed Sully going down, and so I grab at the washing line that I see on the roof.
Yeah, that's right.
And attach it, and
Yeah.
I attempt to swing down
I love it.
and grasp her with my legs.
Okay, I love it. I hope you have a really good acrobatics roll.
Yeah, well, because mine's -1, so me too. Okay, here we go.
Come
Come
on.
on, baby, you can do it. 5. So what's it? 5 minus 1?
4.
All right. Great. Awesome. You grab it. You scale off and then go ah,
Oh no.
and fall off. You then go ah as you fall off. 1, only 1.
Thank
Yeah, I
goodness.
took a bone
Fine.
damage too.
Goodness.
God.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
then perception rolls, everyone. Perception
Yes, of
rolls.
course.
What is going on? Wow.
19.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Oh, 19.
Stars are starting to
Plus
come
1.
out.
Okay.
24.
Oh my goodness.
17.
Oh my goodness.
20.
Oh my goodness. There's to be guys. The courtyard that you're in, from the doors and shadows, people move out of the doors and shadows. You were suddenly surrounded by about 12 people.
What? Where are we?
What is this place?
No, you can cut the music now.
Okay.
That was perfect.
Are they moving towards us in a threatening manner?
They are kind of standing in a menacing way. Can you guys, I'm sorry to do this, can you close your ears for just a moment?
All of us? Oh.
You have natural 20, right? You are sure for a brief moment that one of them is your brother. Okay, thank you guys.
What did we miss?
I feel like we
What
missed
are we
something
saying?
real cool.
So, before you do that, someone's got an antidote on them, right? Anyway, so we got an antidote.
I do it.
We got a woman with a cloak in your hands. We've got a guy with his jaw dropped.
Take my cape off my head. I'm like, can I see?
No, it's not there.
Oh. Okay, so I was mistaken.
You right?
What's happened?
We are the town guards.
That's right.
And are they armed or anything? How do they look?
So they come out of the, meanwhile, okay, let's just hear if you guys are doing anything before I give this description.
Oh, well, I've got the antidote, so I'm just gonna shuffle over to Sully and just like try and like just look up back at like how do you drink this or how, do I pour it on your face or?
We are the town guards.
I look around
Okay.
and I immediately feel like we're in threatening territory, so I just slowly grab my dagger
Oh,
and just keep it at my side just in case. Just
Okay?
looking around. Yeah,
All right, okay. To show I am armed,
yeah,
but not like,
yeah.
okay, okay, yeah, great.
And your assistance in this arrest would be appreciated.
Nimrod?
I'm going to go and help Hakapella distribute the antidote because I know what to do.
You do know what to do, yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I obviously put it on my finger and then I flick it up in the air.
You clearly have no idea.
Right in the middle of the wound.
Oh,
Okay, cool, great. He probably needs to drink it too.
And of course, that was just to test that it was okay. Because if the wind touches it and it turns purple, it's not a good antidote. So we've done the test, and so now we're going to give it to him and he's going to drink it.
okay. Shots.
Thank you. This, your cooperation in apprehending this woman would be much appreciated. Or you can just stand there and watch. Ma'am, you are under arrest.
Thank you. So, for that description,
But also, Sully's mind's secretly racing. I think his heart's going.
yes.
What's
So,
happening?
the people that come out you have good reason to pull your dagger out. They're all armed.
Oh,
They're all armed.
okay.
In a combination of, they're not wearing armor. They don't look like a militia guards. They look like a bunch of
Neighborhood watch.
no. Wouldn't that be nice?
Candy vendors.
They look like street vermin.
Oh, yeah. I thought I recognised one of them.
You do, in fact.
Oh.
You recognize one named Nasru.
Nasru, we used to call him Nostru. Because he kept his nose a lot. Nostru.
And Nasru is big time gang leader.
Oh.
He's got his fingers in a lot of pies.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry?
And I've dipped. Have I dipped into those pies? Have we crossed paths before?
You have met him before.
Wait, are we talking like figurative pies or like literal pies?
He's done a lot of underhand things. All right.
Do I sense the danger in the area. We're clearly outnumbered. am I able to? Nasru!
Yeah, I love it.
Long time no see, mate. What brings you to this neck of woods? Friends of yours, mate?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He steps forward. Nasru is not a handsome man. He is dirty and scarred. He's seen a few too many brawls.
You look real beautiful.
He steps forward and he says, to you, Sully, you might want to drink that.
No.
It's water.
Oh,
Oh.
Sorry, my test did not work.
Well, okay. It's very funny.
He says, no, sorry, you keep on.
Look, I'm sure you find people have something better to do than to observe this very minor scene that was happening between us and this woman here. Lorna, do you know these people?
It depends on what you say. No, may have crossed them once in a while. I mean, I think I went to school with one of them. But no, I wouldn't be associated with these people if that's what you're intending. Because I know them in crossing. So right, Stru. Call him Stru.
Ready?
I shuffle over to the lady and start frisking her. Maybe she has another antidote.
Great, thank you. Meanwhile, and Nimrod, you doing anything? Yeah.
No.
Just observing? Just observing?
Very confused.
Thank you. Okay. Nasru says, it might not have been the only way to have a conversation with you, but it was the most entertaining that we could think of. So now that you're here, I mean, what you say, arrest her for what?
Assaulting an officer.
Assaulting an officer.
She blew a...
And theft, the coin purse.
She stole a coin purse.
I saw it.
You saw it?
Yes.
And also she blew a dart into my cheek.
It's attempted murder.
Oh,
Yeah.
boo.
And that girl was like snickering.
She stole from whom?
Oh.
From him, and not pointing to you, Helen. He points to someone next to him, who is the guy that spilled drink all down his front in the tavern.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
I don't like the sound of this.
You want to arrest her for a little boo-boo on your cheek.
No.
So does this mean you're dropping charges?
Yes, but...
Wonderful! Now that we've agreed, please.
But it's a very mean-spirited thing to do. Morally objectionable.
You went to a lot of trouble to get us here,
Yes, I did.
Mr. Roo.
Nasru.
Nasru. That's the one.
what do you want from us? May I ask?
Yes.
I'm just a little confused there.
You're not going to get the answer.
Please, will you join us? Will you be our guests? Will you be our guests for the next hour or two? I assure you no harm will come to you.
How can we be sure?
You can't be sure with this guy.
Oh, well. Do we do baby sisters around?
It doesn't seem like we're in much of a position to negotiate. Okay, well, we can... Since you've gone to all the effort of such an elaborate invitation, we'd be happy to be your guests.
I mean, I'm not happy, but I'll come along.
I want to help out the young lady that we just pursued for the last... And it's something about... I'm kind of impressed with her
Yeah.
athleticism. I was like...
Yes.
You've got a pretty good sprint on you.
Yeah, it's, almost got you.
Yes.
Hope I
And-
get you later.
She winks at you
Oh.
and says, "That's a firm grip you've got."
And then I respond, it gets firmer. Yeah.
I think I'm scared. Like I'm scanning the corner of every room. I'm looking at all these people. I'm searching all their faces.
Sorry.
For a brief moment, again. But then no.
What is going on?
Nasru says, "Since you are our guests, my protection extends over you. Please, follow me." And he enters a, really would be called a hovel, on the very end of this little opening in between all the buildings. There's a rickety wooden door surrounded by piles of rocks. It looks like nothing. It's a nothing place. He opens the door, walks in. It's dark. There's a lantern with oil in it, burning, giving illumination. He leads you into the house, and inside the house, there's a couple of other people in there, also looking like ragamuffins, ruffian kind of, who bend down to where the floor is and lift up some planks of wood which have clearly been fixed together and open up, for the second week in a row, a tunnel leading underground.
Not this again.
This is a wooden staircase that leads underground, and you hear echoey noise of many voices
Oh, not another noisy hole.
below.
Do I smell food?
There is food for sure.
Oh, well, smells lovely here.
He starts going down the stairs. Will you join me, please?
Sure.
Yeah.
Is that poultry I smell?
I think Sally looks to Luna in this case.
We should go.
All right.
I'm hungry.
Going down into the caverns. Underneath. It is dark. There are voices in front of you. And there are 10 thieves, highwaymen, whatever, behind you. It's not a comfortable place to be in. It's dark and close as you go down these stone steps, and you find yourselves
You're trembling.
you find yourselves on a walkway next to one of the newest innovations of Aratai, the sewer system.
Oh, this is what our taxes go to.
This is where your tax dollars go to. Before the sewer system, it was not a very pleasant place. There are a line of torches down the sewer in a straight line and go around a corner. Nasru starts walking without even looking over his shoulder, walking down the lane. Next to you, glinting in the warm glow of the torchlight, is the sludge of humanity. slowly going past you.
Of course.
Rats skitter along the edges. Rats always go along edges, right?
Yeah.
Skitter along past you.
Yeah.
One goes over your feet, Raylene.
Ah!
Or Acapella,
It's like
I should say.
It's like the size of a cat on me.
Truly. Any specific plans? Are you happy to follow them? Their voices are all ahead.
I turn to the woman.
Yes.
Yeah, who led us on that chase, and I say, "Nice place you've got here."
You attempted to pick up the line.
Or than an insult. I get
We got here.
Sully's now worried that it sounded like a pickup line.
Yeah, she says, "Thank you."
Oh, okay.
Anyone else doing anything?
Can
or are you
I-
happy just to follow
Can
along?
can Hakapella request that, can I be over someone's shoulders, please? That's not pleasant all the way down here.
Oh.
You can jump on my shoulders.
Yeah, alright. Can I climb on her?
Yep, easy.
I'm like, on her shoulders, on her back, you know?
I'm keeping my eye on the back of the head of Nasru as he's on. I was just like, notice just a sweat dripping down the back of his head, and I thought,
In your dreams? This guy is very confident.
I'm looking at the back of his very confident head.
This guy, he's confident enough that he's got his back to you. So,
Under my breath, I say to Lorna, keep us safe.
Oh, Sully.
This would be quite awkward if I lit up my lighting. It doesn't seem like the right time. I'll keep it away.
Just get ready to move when we have to, is what I would probably say.
Are we gonna see those zombies again? I can't do it. I barely slept last night.
Let's keep following. Stay on my shoulders.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
the Nasru gets to the end of the strait, and to cross the sludge, there is a very simple wooden bridge. It's rickety. It's the kind of thing that if you were crossing in haste, you would have to make a dexterity roll to stay upon. But carefully, you're able to cross it. And in this way, you go across the sewer into an excavated hole, which leads to a different sewer, which leads to another tunnel, which leads to another tunnel. Intelligence checks to see if you guys actually lose track of where you are.
4.
It's so confusing for Nimrod.
6. Still confusing.
Intelligence.
Intelligence plus 1, 16.
16.
13 minus 1 is 12.
Really confusing. You might be able to find your way out. Yeah. Do you guys know any tricks about keeping your way in these kind of situations?
Sully's making a mnemonic. It's a series of left, right, bridge, bridge, left, right, left, bridge, bridge, left, right.
Okay.
But it is making sure it's the reverse of the way that he.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And do you have any secret tricks that you know?
Oh, for Lorna, he's just kind of buying his time because he knows something's up, but he's also very kind of familiar with being in around shade. Am I allowed to say that? Yeah, just a lot of he's kind of used to this environment, but he doesn't really want to give away too much to his team. Am I able to
Not
try
the
and talk?
biggest secret.
Yeah, you can talk while you're talk and walk.
Am if I was to
Yeah, go ahead.
try and talk the big guy.
Go for it. What are you gonna say?
Nice place.
what have
So,
you been doing with yourself there last time I saw you?
Building an empire.
Oh.
Doesn't look much like an empire down here.
And as you say that, you turn a corner,
you handed this to him.
and there's some steps, not wood this time, but stone, go down into the earth, and a large cavern is in front of you, a circular cavern. And there's easily 100 people in here that just suddenly start cheering, "Rah! Yeah!" But they're not looking at you. The rest of you come in and you see in the center of this round room is a circular cage. And in the middle of the cage is some kind of gladiatorial battle. And you see people exchanging money and going, "Shut out! God! God! God!" And he says, this is just a corner of my empire.
This is very illegal.
Oh my gosh, what's fighting, do you think? Can we see what's fighting?
They are two men. They both have knives. It's a brutal knife fight. One is on the ground. They use sand at the bottom of the cage. It used to be yellow sand. It is no longer.
Ooh, yikes.
It looks like more than one fight has happened tonight.
Ugh.
And the victor stands up and raises his arms and says, "Well, your wishes!" And they all go, "Down! Down! Down!" And so he takes the knife, changes the grip to being down, and he goes down on one knee and finishes the man.
Sully, this is very illegal.
Yes.
Do we arrest all 100 of these people?
Not yet.
Okay.
Nasru starts walking down and skirting around them. On the other side, a corridor leaves. Quite a wide, like 10-foot wide corridor leaves this room. What's the plan, team?
Oh, so, why were we let here?
I have no idea, I'm so confused.
Do you know the guy?
Are we still in their care? Are they still, like, escorting us?
Yeah.
We need to ask someone.
Who do you know here?
I know nobody. I'm just gonna go with the plan that's in my head, which is just going along with it. Until the opportunity kind of presents itself where we can make an alternative route.
We're not in the position to be making choices.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Should we talk to your friend and ask him what he
yes.
wants from us?
We're still with them all, right? Like, they're with us right now.
He's walking in front of you,
Yeah.
around the crowd, and then we have the order 1, 2, 3, 4, with Green Cape Woman that you had such a riveting conversation with, and then behind her is another 9 of them.
oh.
And as you're skirting around, people take notice of Nasru first and kind of like give a respectful bow, and then they look at you and they start whispering to themselves and pointing at you. You can hear them say, "Damn guards." And then they say, and you definitely hear one of them say, "Oh, they must be in the pay."
Oh, no.
What does that mean?
And so Nasru continues around, leaves the room, and goes through that corridor. Yep. All following. Everyone waits until he's left the room, and then the equivalent of a ringmaster goes, as you guys are leaving this circular room, the equivalent of a ringmaster goes into the ring and says, "We have 2 more for tonight. And we're leaving the best for last." And then
Better not be.
you don't hear him after that. After a short walk down the corridor, you come to a door, and Nasru says, opens the door and says, "Please, come." And holds the door open for you. You're first, Lona.
I feel really uneasy about this. I'm
Yeah.
looking at Nasru, and I know he means business. When he presents something to you, you've got to accept. So, as much as my gut is telling me not to, I'm stepping through the door.
Okay. You guys are next. You're the legs.
Oh, yes.
I just already top of you.
I follow his
Okay.
lead. I step through the door.
Yeah.
I turn back towards Sully. I give him a, "Are we gonna do this look?"
Sully, you follow. Green Cape follows as well.
Yeah.
And then the door closes behind you. The room is beautifully appointed. It's clearly his living quarters and office.
Ooh.
It has, when I say room, it's 2 rooms really, with a division in the middle. On one side, There's a large bed with draped silks and a lot of pillows.
Wow.
A lot of cushions.
Comfy.
It's the nicest bed that any of you have ever seen.
Is that a bed?
No, it says, oh, it is a bed. How many people do sleep in this bed?
It is for me.
Oh.
I stretch out at night.
Oh.
Fair call.
I'm a bit of a starfish myself.
Let's get perception rolls. I want to see how much you guys actually take in this heightened, intense situation.
Oh,
11.
9
7.
plus 1, 10.
Plus
What are we
2,
passing?
9.
Perception.
My bed. 13.
I think I'm distracted.
You're all distracted. You guys are all distracted. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more.
Okay.
There is a next to the bed.
Yes.
There is a iron-bound wooden chest with a serious lock on it.
Loot.
Okay, the other room is clearly his office. There are some comfortable, like divan kind of couches, with a high bit and then a low bit, so one can, like the Romans could lounge. There are a couple of those.
Ooh.
There is a fire going, and above, a hole has been drilled to allow the smoke to go somewhere. There is a beautiful oak table. Sturdy legs, large, and it's got papers on it, which are in meticulous piles. 3 meticulous piles. An inkwell, some quills.
Ooh.
He pulls up another chair. And between the divans and the chair that he's pulled up, there is enough seats for everyone. He says, please, be seated.
Sorry. I just thought of church and I was just like, yes, okay. Please, please be seated.
Very solemnly.
Okay.
I don't want to sit down. I'm just going to stand around, even though he offers me a seat. I'm just like,
Okay?
Oh.
just want to have a good survey of the room.
Okay.
Should I stand as well?
It's up to you.
I'm gonna slide down, Monique. Nimrod. But then I'm gonna stand. Oh, is it my turn? Sorry.
You can sit or stand. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna stand on the chair.
We're really trying to sit. We sit ourselves. None of us sit down.
Okay. He goes, as you wish. He sits down. Green Cape sits down. He leans over to a side table that's nearby. Does the old, 2 legs of the chair trick. Grabs a carafe and some very nice hand-blown glass. What do you call these things? Cups.
Nice.
Pours you
Well, slow down.
pours you some liquids, hands a cup to each of you, takes one for himself, and says, thank you for accepting my invitation to our new arrangement, which I'm sure we will have shortly.
Oh,
And he takes it. It's some kind of cordial. It's got like mint and cucumber, and it's quite nice.
Is there any alcohol in this?
There's 0 alcohol.
Can we choose not to drink it?
No one's forcing him. He's not forcing you to drink it.
Oh, but I'm thirsty.
And he says, the reason we've brought you here is because I've been led to believe that you actually may be able to help me. And so I specifically wanted to meet with you four. We need some help from town guards. And I've heard that you are... Anyway, he turns to Green Cape and says, please fetch the child.
Oh,
She goes out and comes back a short while later, a boy. It's not a dwarf girl. A boy of this area. So with tight, tight curled hair, of kind of coffee with milk in it, complexion. He comes in. He is just as dirty as all the rest. He comes in. And Nasru, you okay?
Thinking
Like,
coffee with milk in it. I was like,
do I
coffee
look
with milk in it?
what level of... How much milk is in me?
Sorry.
Splash or okay? So,
I am not coffee with milk, am I?
straight up milk.
I'm milk with some kind of pink stuff.
Kind of strawberry milk.
Strawberry.
Strawberry milk.
I'm full chocolate, baby.
In the comments, tell us what type of milk.
What shades of milk?
How much milk is in your coffee today?
And yeah, so this boy comes in and Nasru says, please, tell them. So the boy says, well, sir, it's like I was telling you before, my pappy, that was pappy, not puppy, by the way. My pappy, you know, he got sick, and 3 days ago we buried him. But it was like I was saying, when Ma'am and I and Rose went up to the grave was empty. There was just a mound of dirt next to it. There's this kind of white stuff with some kind of shape around it.
Then we look around. We know exactly what this young boy is talking about.
Salty hexagon.
We give each other the eyeballs.
So,
Oh, you know what I'm thinking, eyeballs?
I know what you're thinking, eyeballs.
I'm just staring at your eyeballs, staring at mine. And, okay.
You think we're telepathically communicating?
It looks really weird.
Can we ask?
It's really obvious.
And with that, we will take our halftime. We're gonna take our halftime break. We're taking our halftime break, and we'll catch you in 10 minutes for the next scene. All right, see you guys soon.
Hello there, fellow patrons. My name is Ronnie, aka Alona, and we're from Dice Legenz. That's right, and we're here to tell you about our spectacular, awesome Patreon page launch.
Patreon is an amazing way that you can support the content that you love by giving a little bit of your money, or possibly a lot of your money, directly to the creators, which is us right here. In return for your financial support, you will get additional exclusive content. Before we talk about the content, let's tell you more about the show.
We are a weekly Dungeons & Dragons live stream show.
Yep.
We've got goals to be the most engaging, most exciting show in the world.
Whoa.
Yeah, right? And we've got some stuff, like we've got our lighting, we've got our cameras, we've got like this nice table, but there's actually a lot more that we need if we want to achieve our goals of world domination.
Our
Patreons are a huge part of constantly making the show better. Not only are you helping us out with paying the cast and crew,
Thank you.
thank you so
Love you.
much, but you are also helping us out with the enjoyment of everyone's enjoyment really for this show to be even better. Does that make sense?
Yes, it
Yes,
does.
thank you.
I got it.
Thank you. Yeah, but we can have more merch,
Merch.
more minis,
Minis.
more artwork, more music, more emotes, more everything.
Our patrons really help us to make the quality of our production higher. More patrons means that we can employ editors to spend more time making more content faster.
That's right. And when you do visit our Patreon page, you can see how you can choose to help us and support us simply by choosing which tier you would like to be a part of. Out of 1 out of 3, which is the first one is our official Patreon page. Everyone say official. Official. That's right. And it'll only cost you $123 US. What is it? 123 US dollars.
That's right. This second tier is called your lore legend. So this is where we're going to get real deep into the characters and the world that we've set here. Along with that, you'll get access to our official character sheets of the 4 main characters you see here. You will get access to exclusive behind-the-scenes content like how did this set get made, how are we producing this music, how are we discovering our characters, all of that Jimmy of a stuff. Jimmy of a stuff!
I love that. Jimmy of a stuff is my new favorite
We're
thing
gonna
to
coin
say.
it.
Along with that, you also get access to the ongoing on-building official lore document where you can read up about Aratai, the history, the villains that we face, and you will also get your name put on the end credits of this show.
What? Amazing. Well, surely you think that could be the most we could possibly offer, right?
Yes.
It's not.
What?
There is one more tier. The third tier is World Builder. Now that is if you want to be part of the creative process of Aratai and its setting. So maybe you want to name an NPC or a location or a baddie, or maybe you want to take part in the polls that we have where we discuss things like where the plot's going and what our heroes are going to encounter and what kind of merchandise you want to see. So yeah, 3 different great ways of being able to give.
Yeah. But whatever tier you're interested in, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your support means so much to us, and we are looking forward to making more exclusive, exciting
And secondly,
content for all of y'alls.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Love you.
bye-bye.
Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good break. Hey, one thing that you might have noticed is in the break we finally got our microphones sorted out. And so look, Truby
You're working now.
and Monique, they've got these white ones.
Can you hear
Hey,
me?
and we got these other ones. So thank you so much for being tolerant and forgiving of the dodgy sound the previous half an episode. We're so pleased. It was a bit of a scramble to get it all sorted out, but here we are. All right, so now back into the action. You're in Nasru's chamber, office thing.
It's real flesh looking place.
There's the child is there.
Yeah.
And the woman with the long, straight hair.
Classic.
Okay?
The thief.
Grinning.
Gone.
The grinning thief.
Grin.
Okay.
Oh.
So, what are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, we should do something.
Well, you say you are looking to strike some sort of agreement with us, was it? Mr. Nasru, may I call you that?
Yes, you may.
Mr. Nasru, you must understand that in our positions as town guards, we must uphold the law. And all agreements we are to partake in must be to the word of the law. And I do not have high confidence that you would, I'm sorry to say, that you would hold to those words of the law.
Yeah, what he said.
Thank you, Hakabella.
Here's what I have in mind. I don't like my trusted people in danger and afraid. If anyone's going to be afraid, they should be afraid of me. So, we have a junction of interests. Your interest is to protect the city.
That's right.
My interests are to protect my people. All I want is for you to check out the claims of Yedar here. He points to the boy. I have heard it through the grapevine that this is not the first of these occurrences in the city, and that you were involved in resolving the last time someone rose from the grave. So we're giving you this information in the hope that you will pursue it and give us our word, now that you've been here, that you will not lead others of the guard down here into my empire. After all, my empire does extend in hidden ways throughout the city.
Well,
Sounds like a threat to me.
All I am saying is that I do know that some of my friends live on the northern side of the city.
So let me get this straight. So you're saying we overlook all of what we just saw in your so-called empire, and we help you with this problem. What are we getting out of it?
We were already investigating.
Yeah, but that's before I saw all of what we just saw. I mean,
I
quite a
think
big
I saw
place.
some blood. I don't know.
It might,
illegal stuff. That's what I'm saying.
rather. And that means a lot coming from you.
Yeah.
Lorna.
Oh, character development. Ooh.
I'm a real good guy on the inside.
Aw.
I just don't show it.
Oh.
Okay, anyway, back to this guy.
If you've brought us in for this conversation, is there more information about the situation that you could possibly share with us? Is there something that you know, Nasru, that Mr. Nasru, sorry, that you could perhaps help with our investigation?
Perhaps something about the Zakron cult?
I have no idea who on earth you're talking about.
Okay, just checking, sorry.
Well, young Yedar here said
Yes.
that his father was ill beforehand with a started with a bad cough, isn't that right? Actually, Yetta, you can tell him. And the boy says, yes, yes, sir. So my pappy, a number of days before he passed, he got a really bad cough and quite wheezy, and then his vision started going like with black spots, and his eyes like crusting over. And then he became really weak and was bedridden, and then the next day he died.
Can I ask a question? Who else was in contact with your father?
Well, there's my mother.
Okay. And how's she doing?
Well, not well.
Okay. No cough?
She's coughing, yes.
All right, that's totally nothing to worry about.
I am a bit worried.
Okay, that's totally normal.
It's very normal. I'm sorry for your loss, hey kid.
Whereabouts is your mother now?
Well, we live in the stacks.
Okay. That could possibly be something that maybe we could pay her a visit.
Yeah, but what about Mr. Nasru's, like, empire thing going on, this deathmatch thing that we just saw?
So, Nasru, question, mate. Say we do move forward with this so-called deal, whatever this is. We solve the problem and you could help us how?
I already have helped you by alerting you to this what am I talking about? Alerting you to this problem before it has gone any further. I've given you a head start.
With all due respect, Nasru, we've already been on top of it, so you're gonna have to do a little bit better than that.
All right, I have some contraband that I can return to the town guard. Would that help?
Well, yes, that would be a sign of good faith, yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to see it.
Yes.
He says, so he goes over to the chest that Nimrod had seen.
Loot.
And the others of your guys have your attention drawn to it. His back is to you. You hear the nice solid clink of a lock opening. It opens up. He rummages around, pulls some things out, closes it. There's a nice satisfying clink of it closing, and he turns and he has a scabbard, and he says, well, this sword was reclaimed by one of the people in my employ a couple weeks ago. It is a scimitar. It is not the same sword from your dreams.
Oh!
But he says
thought it was the dream sword.
I thought it was the dream sword.
it looks about the right kind of size for you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure you would, of course, be returning it, but in the meantime, I'm sure you could use it if you needed to. The scabbard is this red-dyed leather scabbard. It's like a scimitar, so it's a curved blade. It is a beautiful, beautiful sword.
That's a beautiful sword.
So shiny.
He picks up this leather bag and he says, sometimes the people that work for me get a little bit enthusiastic when they're protecting others. And so he says he hands a brown leather sack out for one of you to collect from his hand. Lona grabs it first. It has a very satisfying weight and a little chink, 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 chink. And he says, I haven't counted how much is in it.
Don't need to, mate. My mathematics tells me about enough. Yeah, mate.
We can count it when we get back to the guardhouse.
No need to.
And yes.
Right.
So, is that a good enough sign of good faith?
This sword is so pretty.
And Sergeant Penray will be happy to have both of those things back in her possession.
Yeah, this faith is really weighing me down. It's really
Yeah.
so much faith. Yeah, mate. It's a lot of faith.
Such pretty faith.
But, could I move to swindle the key secretly from him before we depart from this
You
transaction?
sure can. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll
So let's go through this. So he's handed it. So what are you going to do?
Yeah, just as this here.
Yeah.
And
Love
and then it
Okay.
goes
As
here,
easy
mate.
as that.
Just easy. I just slip my hand straight through the pocket.
Boom, boom, boom. I love
Stop the
this.
K to the chest.
Yes.
He's trying to.
So I'm trying to.
Sleight of hand is the skill.
All right, mate.
Sleight of hand.
Hand dexterity.
And what he does is he rolls his perception roll. I wonder if he ever looks out for this kind of thing. Sleight of hand.
Oh man,
So,
this is your province.
15
Plus,
dexterity plus 2, 17.
Do you have sleight of hand skill by
Nah,
chance?
no.
Okay, dexterity 17. Hey, nice job.
No, what's
You
that?
now have a key. And you palmed it. Where do you want to? You got it in your hand. You
Yeah,
can
got
palm
my
it.
hand, and yeah, I just slip it straight into the sleeve of my thingy, and then just like into the pocket.
You guys, none of you guys noticed this has happened.
Oh, no, I'm too busy with the story.
My hands, yep, and then just as I grab the bag and I hide the key right here. And I put it straight in my pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to know about this now. Okay.
No, we.
Oh, exciting! I want to steal too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I
Is there,
think we
any,
should.
is there anything around of value?
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Look, Mr. Nasru, thank you. I think I understand the accord that we have arranged here. I'm just glad to hear that we both seem to be on the same side of this predicament.
Yes.
So do we follow the child?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yadar.
Yadar?
Yep.
Can we speak to? Is there anything more we need to know from this child? Would you take us to your home, Yadar?
Yes, of course, of course.
Good.
You're going to be accompanied, says Nasru, just to make sure you find your way safely out.
Of course. That's so nice of you. Wow.
Do we really,
Just don't get too close.
do we really need a babysitter, mate? I'm sure it was like straight, left, right, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Well, that's very
All right.
perceptive of
a
you.
bridge and a bridge.
He claps twice. The door opens up, and he says, thank you for your assistance. Their family is really dear to me. I appreciate anything you can do for family. For them. Okay. Maybe we will see each other again someday. But for
really
now, farewell.
Really hoping we don't.
We didn't want to do anything with that chest.
Now's definitely not the time.
Let's go. Okay.
Unless no.
Yeah, that is go.
Right.
I think we're ready
You
to
can
follow
clip
the boy.
it on if you want. You don't have to carry it like this the entire
But
time.
it's so
It's not
pretty.
pretty.
It's so pretty.
Yeah,
And
it
As
is it heavy? For a dwarf to
Do you
carry?
want to spend some time investigating? it
Yes,
as
I
you
would
go
love to
along?
investigate it. So
right. Your
Well-
skills are good enough in appraising. This sword is so good. When you use it, you get to add a +1 to your attack and a +1 damage to it.
plus one. Attack.
You are pretty sure it is an elven blade,
Oh, those elves.
and it possibly has an enchantment upon it.
Oh!
Do I feel it?
You cannot feel it. You have to spend time doing that kind of stuff.
Whoa.
And it's in its little sheath.
It's got a beautiful red sheath with
Wait,
some
what was it?
nice embossing on it.
One attack and one.
+1 to your attack and your damage.
Ooh.
as people are filing out of the room,
Yes.
can I linger just a little bit?
Sure. Yes.
And I say to Nasru,
Do you need them to close their ears?
I don't need to.
Okay,
I
go ahead.
don't think so. And I ask him, is Donnie here?
He's close.
Oh.
He's the one that recommended you.
Really?
Really.
He wouldn't talk to me right now, would he?
Correct.
I understand.
Hey, Sully, where you at?
I'm coming. I just wanted to shake Mr. Nasru's hand.
That's so kind of you.
Thank you. All right,
Let's
So-
walk.
come in.
As you come out of the door to ruffians peel off from the side of the door and escort you out. One in front, one behind. You go out the same way that you came in. Past the cage, the circular cage in which the next exciting gladiatorial blood sport thing is happening. And people are cheering and screaming, exchanging money, making bets. You go past it, file out, up the stairs. If you remember, it was downstairs to go into there. Up the stairs. How many left and rights was it again? Do you remember, Lorna? You said you had it sorted, right?
So left, right.
Left, bridge, right.
What that guy said, yeah.
And you finally come to the last stairs to lead up to the trap door, wooden trap door, into the small room. And as you enter the small room above, it sounds like rain has started outside. There's the white noise of rain outside. Yedar says, okay, just follow me. And goes out the door, and it is raining seriously. He hugs to the side of the buildings to get the least amount of water splashed on him, and leads you through from street to alleyway to curving alleyway to next street and over things, under things, around the stacks. And eventually you find yourself in a hovel that looks like just any other hovel. And there's a door. And he goes and knocks on the door, and he knocks like this.
Oh.
Maybe it's the cold air. Maybe it's the rain. You feel a real kind of tickling in your throat.
In my throat?
In your throat. And like an unbidden cough.
Oh, that's so strange.
Are you all right?
Yes, I just suddenly felt like a little tickle in my throat. It's like kind of,
Did you swallow something, like a bug?
I think maybe. Sorry, just ignore that.
You know, we get that all the time at the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have your mouth open too wide, you might swallow a fly.
That's right. I heard it's actually really good to breathe through your nose and then out through your mouth.
Yes, because sometimes you might get a feather stuck in your throat, and you're like,
yeah.
And the next thing you know, your brother has to be like, and I'm like, oh,
I know the feeling.
yeah.
Okay, so we're at the door.
A feeble voice from inside says, Yedar? And he says, yes, Mama, it's me. And so the door opens up, and he enters and beckons for you to follow him in. It is a small place. You have to, especially you two, have to duck in to get inside. Even you have to duck.
I'm fine.
You're fine. And
welcome to my world. I am the boss here.
it is, the room itself is close. It's small. Like a lot of people in the stacks, there's no there's no kitchen. A lot of people in the stacks have to, as we mentioned before, have to actually buy their food at bakeries or taverns and that kind of stuff. And so this is really just, there's a small table with a couple of chairs, there's a bed, and then you can see beyond, there's a curtain on a simple railing that gets drawn aside, and the woman that pulls it aside, you can tell there's a family resemblance, but her eyes are sunken, and she is clearly weak, leaning on the side of the door frame.
Oh.
And she says, Yedar, who are these? Yedar says, Nasru sent them, and her face clouds over. What does that thief? Are you guys on the take?
No.
What's the take?
No, ma'am, we're from the guards. We don't associate with Nasru in the way you might think. We're here to help.
Nasru himself, and we don't know his relationship with you, but he was concerned, maybe for you or Yada. We're sorry about the passing of your partner.
Yes.
But we are here because we would like to help. We actually, in our number, have something of a physician. Maybe Nimrod, you could see to this woman. She seems to be...
Of course, let me just examine you.
Wonderful. Okay. So, medicine roll for you.
All right.
That's a skill. Everyone else, perception rolls, please.
4.
A 1.
4 plus 1.
Plus anything to that 4? The wisdom, maybe?
You should have a medicine skill.
Oh, medicine. Oh, plus 4. Oh, well, 8.
Yay!
Natural 20 plus 4, so 24.
All right, we're going to deal with you first. You got the 1. I think you are the one king, right?
Wow.
I think you've
This guy
had more natural ones than anyone so far.
Number 1.
It's a skill, I tell you. It's a skill.
You are just
It's a
so
dying
good.
art.
Okay,
Yes,
so
that it will get you killed.
So for Lona, look, you've been. This is just like any other place, you know. It's just there's nothing unusual in this place.
I slept in a place like this once upon a time.
Probably many times.
Many times, actually.
What'd you get?
5.
5. Yeah. 8 for your medicine roll, Nimrod. You have never ever seen this combination of symptoms.
Wow.
She does have some crusting starting to form on her eyes. It is not pleasant.
Right. Sorry, I've never seen anything like it. The only thing I can see is that it has the same symptoms that Yadar said his father had.
Oh,
Other than that, I don't know what's going on.
that's not a good sign, is it?
Perhaps we could conduct more of a an investigation here. We're going to ask you about the past week or so. How long have you had these symptoms?
That's really.
Let's take a step back.
Yeah.
Don't want that. Oy.
She gets a. Father.
Oy.
2 days.
And your husband,
Yes.
how long was he sick for?
5 days.
Sorry.
He does that sometimes for no particular reason. It's
Is it a tiefling thing?
Yes. Tickle in my throat.
Yes.
Ooh.
Your husband, where's he been in the last 5 days?
It's a great question, Lana.
It'd take me a while I couldn't make a list. I'm all around town. Whatever he does for Nasru, he works nights.
You're right. No, obviously not.
She sits down on the edge of the bed now and says, Yadar, some water, please. Your 20 perception roll. Let me just explain what you see around
24?
24. Oh my goodness. Okay. Small bed. The bed, it's clear that she sleeps in the other room. It's clear that you suspect they probably haven't eaten in the last day or so. There's water. They have a simple clay candlestick of beeswax. There are 2 candles illuminating the room, and the candles So, meanwhile, back to the conversation. She says, he's been, I don't know where he goes. I didn't ask. Our arrangement was I wouldn't ask, he wouldn't tell me.
Ma'am.
As that question happens, can I produce the beeswax candle from my pocket?
Did you guys keep it? I remember Nimrod kept some on the
Yes.
Some of the honey jar.
You don't have the candle.
What
Okay.
a brainiac! But it's in my pocket.
No. You're darn right. I don't have it. Yep.
Could ask me to proceed.
No, as this conversation's happening, can I look at Nimrod and then nod towards that candle?
Sure thing.
Ma'am,
Yes.
how many fingers am I holding up? Can you see?
Yes. 3,
How about now?
4,
How about now?
2,
How about now?
2.
Her eyesight's fine.
Why? Why are you asking about that?
Oh, I just noticed a little bit of eye goop.
Yeah. So, Yedar, why have you brought them here other than to ask these? Why is the guard here? 'Cause surely this is a medical for physicians or something. Yedar says, something I didn't tell you, Mama, is that I noticed. Well, I said that I wouldn't tell you. I told you that I wasn't going to tell anyone about the grave, but I did.
Oh.
And so I told, and so these guys know that the grave was disturbed, and so, yeah. And so do you guys want to see the grave site, or is that what? Yeah.
Where your father was buried?
Yes.
I think
I'd like to know if it was the same grave that we went to that night.
yes, or if there's anything around the grave that we could get
Ma'am,
information from.
can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Did you go to your husband's grave at all after he was buried?
Yes. We all went yesterday.
Right.
Sorry, I'm losing track of time. We were there when he was put into the ground. We were there, of course.
Yes.
And then earlier today, we went and we saw that it had been disturbed, but I didn't. It seemed unnatural to me, and I asked Yedar not to share it with anyone in case it was bringing more danger upon us. But he's shared it with you.
When if I try and describe the church that we were at or the temple that we were at,
Okay.
Does it sound like this was the same place? You know,
Okay.
just where was your father buried?
Yeah. So you describe in the temple, etc., etc. And she said, "Oh no, it's not that graveyard."
Oh.
Right.
And one more question from me. I noticed that you have a candle lit.
Yes, that's right.
Beautiful.
Ah, yes.
Beeswax, I presume.
Yes. Smelling it has that same. Remember how I said when you smelled it before? I said it had a strange odor.
Yes.
It has the same strange odor.
I just slowly get the beeswax that I put on my honey jar.
Yeah. Oh. You can't actually smell it much because it's solid. It's
Right.
it's not
It's not
producing
burning.
it's not
Are we
burning.
Just a
Felt
slight
very
smell.
Essential oils?
We-
What's happening?
Where did you get? We're actually just looking to spruce up the guardhouse.
Right.
Where did you get that? We just think that would be a lovely decor choice.
Yes, my husband brought it back. He said that a box of them was found not so far from here, and he and his workmates, each took a few because we can usually only afford tallow candles. Beeswax lasts a lot longer, and it doesn't smoke like tallow. So we had about 10 of them. We only have a few left now, but yeah, a box of them, I think, just. He didn't show. Yeah, somewhere. Yedar, do you remember? Yedar said, "Yeah, I remember. Down by the bakery, behind the bakery and around the corner."
Right.
And you've only got the 2.
I got 2 left. Yeah. Why?
And it looks really pretty.
I'm not really good with maths here, but doesn't it like add up that maybe these candles could have something to do with your cough right now? Just saying.
Yeah, how long ago did you start burning the beeswax?
6 days ago.
It's just putting 2 and 2 together and realizing that I have the beeswax and also have a slight cough.
We're going to need to take those 2 candles.
Oh dear. Yes. Can you tell us where those other 2 candles are?
The ones that you currently have in your possession, but also...
Certainly, if you think it's related, of course. Yada, can you grab them, please?
Quickly extinguish the candles right now.
Yes.
Urgent.
It plunges the room into darkness.
Oh, hang on, let me just...
Yeah, we'll just open a curtain and remove a stone from the wall.
Can I please just cast my light on my face?
And I'll put this back, and I put the stone back in the wall. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a strong light.
Sorry.
My eyes.
All right, I think the best move was we need to go past the bakery to the gravesite, pick up these candles so no one else gets them. And, I mean, I'm not the boss here, obviously, Truby, you take, sorry.
Who's Truby?
Sally. I don't even know a nickname I thought of.
Well, I'm simply the reporting officer. The line of action that you are suggesting sounds sound, intelligent, and reasonable. I absolutely agree.
I've never seen him like this before. Have you
Is
seen
he-
him talk like
I
that?
think
too?
something's in the room's really affecting his judgment. We really need
He's
to get
so.
out
I
of here.
didn't know he could be so sweet.
Client's really
Now,
making
there
me
are-
sick.
I don't think that's very fair. I've been sweet.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting
Couldn't
sick.
imagine you being anything but sweet.
Well, thank you,
Sally.
Nimrod. No,
Is that a smile?
Yeah,
It's a
yes.
smile.
Yes, I am
In a
smiling.
very sinister way.
Can we, Yada, a bakery, you say?
Let's go.
Oh, yum, food.
Okay, leaving the place. You've never had going outside. It's like fresh air.
Oh, I love that.
It is.
Rain.
Even though there's kind of smoke from fires around, it still feels much nicer than the accumulated odor in that hovel.
Man.
The back of the bakery isn't far away. It takes but a minute or 2 to find the small alley behind the bakery, where he says it was in a box just over here. And he points where it is, and there's a collection of rubbish just sitting there.
Can I walk forward to the rubbish and inspect it a little bit more to see if it's still there?
Yes, it doesn't take long to see that there is an empty box.
So
That
no more
is-
candles.
That is the right size for probably about 30 candles.
Oh, dear.
30? Around 30?
Do you think there's a solid way of taking a number, of working out how many candles there might have been? Like, is there a number of recesses, for instance, or...
I think the easiest way would probably be to put the current candles you have in and see how they stack up.
And
in
there's
the
not
thing.
something on the side that says, this box contains 30 candles.
Correct.
Okay, 30.
No.
No, there's not.
Correct. Yeah, there is not.
Good thinking.
Yeah.
Just thinking.
It is. The box
About 30.
is
Maybe.
completely unmarked, unhinged. It is just a. It looks like a plain, cheaply made wooden box with no lid.
This looks like a boring box to me.
Right.
There's 28 missing candles. 28 possibilities of people having
Well-
this in the stacks in their house.
It also could be 27 because we found one at the grave. That could be included in the box.
Yadar said, we burnt some.
Oh,
So
there's a lot more. Okay.
So Papa we came home with 10 of them.
Oh.
Okay.
And you have 2 of them.
And you've already burnt through.
8.
That's not good.
Oh, there are 2 left, plus the one that we've just extinguished and swim. He does some.
Really?
You took home 10
All right,
candles.
here we
We've
go.
got
10
2 intact candles.
How
and we've
many
got one
candles are
half
left?
candle.
7.
Yes.
This is a maths problem,
Very good.
like a math
So
class.
20 candles.
Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks to math
Yes.
class.
Tora.
Now, it is wet. You're getting cold. You're being rained upon.
Does the bakery have windows?
There's a back door. There's no windows back here.
But perhaps there's somebody in.
Is somebody in?
Yeah, you can knock on the door.
Can I go in the back door and and do the special knock that you did earlier?
You wanna- well, hit me.
Oh wait, that.
Do you write that in musical score?
You are a bard, right?
Drop set.
The musical notation for that knock.
You are
Brilliant.
such a muso.
Just
really
in
like
case.
that.
And
Wonderful.
I think it was that.
The door. Someone comes to the other side of the door. You can see that the door has like gaps in the the wood palings. It's not a really beautiful door, and you can see someone's come there, and someone says, "Who is it?"
Town guard, open up. Get ready for your badges.
You can work on your tone, Arcella.
Do I go down or town guards or town guards?
The door
town
opens
guards.
up, and someone who's this woman is a little portly. She's in her late 40s, perhaps. She's maybe gotten into a little bit of the baking along the way. She looks really worried. She says, "Yes, is there anything wrong?"
We just had some questions.
Yeah. Are you still open?
No.
Do you have any bread?
I have some bread crumbs. We make the bread in the morning, and it's sold out by now. But we have some breadcrumbs if you want.
Well, that was all my questions.
Can we smell anything coming from her house?
Oh, it smells like a bakery. It smells really nice in here.
Okay.
My tummy's rumbling.
Yeah.
I haven't used my meal pass yet.
Cookies, love.
Wait.
Did you not hear
I heard
the lady?
crumbs, but she didn't really say. I mean, she's a baker, right? I mean, you
We are
bake
closed for the night.
Yes. Well, I was actually thinking we could ask some more relevant questions.
Me too.
Like what?
Like this box here.
Yes.
Did you leave this here outside in your rubbish?
That's the one that had the candles in it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, there were
Yeah.
candles in this.
Did you take any?
No, I don't use candles. I use lanterns.
I see. Do you know who dropped this off?
It was just here, I don't know, a week ago, something like that.
And someone just left it behind your store.
Yeah. It was very unusual.
You didn't happen to see who?
No, and I didn't touch it because when you suddenly find expensive candles when I find expensive candles behind my property,
As one does.
I assume that they've been stolen and stashed, and I don't want to get in trouble with whoever has stolen them.
Of course. You didn't.
Think like a thief.
I think like someone who wishes to not be killed in the night for stealing someone else's candles.
Right.
Very smart. You didn't happen to see that anyone else grabbed any candles from the box while you were here, did you?
Oh, Yada, you and your father grabbed some, right?
Yes, we've done the maths. Yes, he took 10.
Anyone else?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, you sure you've got no bread?
If that's all,
You've been very
that's all,
helpful.
officers, thank you.
All right.
Come back tomorrow. I'll have stuff to sell for you then.
Beautiful.
Okay, I will.
I think we should
'Cause
still
of
go to the grave.
Absolutely.
Yes?
Yadar, can we speak to you right now?
Yes, he's leaning up against the wall trying to get out of the drips. Yes, he says, yes.
Just quickly take my coat. Just put
Thank
this
you.
robe on.
Oh, thank you.
Could you still take us to the grave?
Yes. Perception rolls, everyone.
18.
17.
Wait, do we pass something? What do we pass?
Perception.
Wisdom.
Perception.
Oh, perception.
17.
14.
23.
Oh my goodness, your eyes are peeled as you're all You leave this alleyway. The graveyard. It's called the Cherry Hill Cemetery.
How lovely.
It used to be lovely when the cherry tree was alive.
Ah.
The cherry tree is long gone, but it's kept its name. It is a larger of the cemeteries in the stacks. As you're walking along the way, it's pouring down with rain. You pass a couple of people huddled underneath a rare awning at a shop, talking with each other outside. You see there's another child out there selling palms. What they do is there's no umbrellas. So one of the ways that people can make a living is these big palm leaves can be sold for only a couple copper pieces each. And so this child, this boy of about 14 years, is going, palms, palms. And you see he makes a sale while you're there. A man, muddy boots and cloak, and grabs one, takes it, and hurries on. And as you keep on walking past, you see that the saddlery shop is still open. You reach the side of the cemetery, and the cemetery is completely dark. The gateway is wide enough for a cart to go up. The topography of it is that it goes downhill and then evens back up. Yadar says the graves is near the back. He leads you through. You squelch, squelch. It's wet. There are puddles.
Can I just take a quick diversion to buy a palm leaf?
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. So retract.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what we could buy this with? The money that you have.
Yeah.
What? What money?
No. That is not for our spending.
I'm sorry.
No.
Where's, oh gosh.
Oh no. It's,
I love the way you think, love. No.
yeah, here, look. No, I'm just gonna
go back to the place where we leave stuff that's not ours, right? See what it is?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Never been there.
Contraband. Yes,
Or
yeah.
whatever, yeah.
So I give him 5 coppers and buy a palm leaf for each of us here.
Yep,
This should
great.
protect us from the rain. Yeah.
Yeah. And it is a cultural norm to tip these guys.
Yes, of course. I give him a full silver piece then.
Oh, very generous, sir.
Yeah.
I can do better. I've got a gold piece from my friend Warren. And
Wow.
you know what? I felt really guilty, like taking that from him. You're right, Sully.
What's that?
Oh, here, man, take it.
Oh, here, and he
Gold
gives you a couple more.
Yeah. Woo.
Yes. So you
Wow.
have 7 of them.
This is actually
All right.
I secretly take
More of a
like
burden.
3 gold coins from inside the bag that I've got, and I just pop it in there without telling anybody.
Wow. Oh, you guys are so generous. This is payday for this dude.
Nice.
He's never going to be here again.
Really generous mood. I love it.
So you got your palm leaves.
Give one to Gator.
Yeah.
You draw seeing this, the guy has just bought one before, kind of looks back incredulously as he walks past you anyway, and you fast forward back at the thing, and squelch. It's muddy, of course. It's been raining, and you get to the gravesite, and it has been freshly filled in again, and there are fresh footprints in the mud.
Does anyone work here? At the graveyards?
I think there's some caretakers. Are there caretakers here at the stacks?
Not that I last remember.
Is there some kind of sign that says there are caretakers?
Here's when your perception rolls come in handy.
Okay, yeah.
Oh
bring
my
it
God, I'm
on. What do we
17.
say?
All got really awesome perception rolls. There are your mace has an hour of light.
That's right.
Yeah? There are fresh footprints, muddy footprints, which go out the way you've come. They're fresh enough that they are still not washed away with the rain.
Well, we better follow these before the rain washes them out.
Good
Absolutely.
idea.
Squat, squat, squat.
You can track these?
Yes. Is that a survival thing?
It is survival.
I will track these footprints. Do I
Yes.
make a roll?
Now, give a thought, Fairy. Just think
Oh.
before you roll. Is there
Oh,
anything
alright.
you want to do? Is there anything you want to do before making this roll?
At the grave.
No.
There's a resource that we have available to us every episode.
I used it today.
Oh, you used your inspiration
I used it to
already?
chase.
Who else has some kind of...
Oh, well, too bad. All right, fine.
Well, I guess I'm a bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be something?
Are you allowed to bardically inspire yourself? Or can you
no.
inspire someone? You could always.
I don't know. I don't remember the rules.
What? Wait, can I?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna apply either guidance or bless. Bless up to 3 creatures. No, yeah, guidance. So I'm gonna use guidance. You touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice.
Go for it.
It can roll the die before or after making the ability check.
Go for it.
Before or after?
Before or after?
I mean, we might as well.
So you can roll it and then decide to do it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, roll your d4. Go ahead. Go for it. Let's see. Yeah. All right.
Oh, of course, just a 1.
Plus your. Is it plus your wisdom
No,
modifier?
it's just +1.
12.
12, 13.
Oh.
Yeah. Look,
Could be.
it's
I
good.
mean, I've got survival still. Plus
Yeah.
2.
Plus 2.
Yeah.
So
12, 13, 14.
15. That's a solid. Yeah. Look.
Okay.
You follow it down. Let me say this again. They are very fresh.
Yep.
They look like they were made from someone wearing boots. And
Us.
you follow them down. The trail goes and it leads right up to the 14, 15-year-old boy with the leaves.
Oh.
Hey.
He does not have boots on. And they go past him.
Can we ask you a question, boy with leaves?
Yes.
Did you happen to see anyone wearing a solid pair of boots? Maybe just like a sort of like a size 9?
And remember, we just tipped you a lot, so.
Oh, look. Well, there was the guy that bought leaves from me just before you guys did.
Yes.
And he was wearing boots?
I even said it to you guys.
Yeah.
Are you? Where did he go?
He went. I mean, I can't see him now, but he went that way.
I think we need to pick up the pace.
Yes.
Yes, let's go. We're gonna walk.
Follow.
We
You
follow.
start following.
Yes. Quickly.
Is Yadar still with us?
Yes.
Come on, Yana.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
Do you want to go piggyback on Sully's back? It's really fun. He's
Yes.
really tall.
You want
Go,
to?
go.
Sure.
Yeah, great.
yeah,
Up you go.
And you pick up the pace.
You hold the
Pum,
palm
pum,
leaf
pum,
and
pum,
protect
pum,
both
pum,
of us
pum,
from the
pum.
rain.
Your roll is good enough. That by the time the trail is completely gone, you have found yourself in front of. So the houses have kind of opened out to more of an industrial area. And they seem to be leading, just the very faintest bits of mud are gone, but they seem to be heading towards a building right in front of you. It's a decent size, looks like a workshop of some kind. And it's good size, probably the kind of size, imagine a barn kind of size. It's not a barn, but imagine that kind of size.
Is it the saddlery shop that we
It is
still
not
open?
a saddlery shop.
Okay.
You've way past that. This tracking probably took you about 3 minutes of walking to find, and you find yourself in front of this building. It's really dark. There are some big shadowy lumps to the side of the building, but there is definitely light coming from the windows in the building. You are about 150 feet, around about 50 meters away from it.
Can I make a stealth run and somehow hop onto the building and get to a higher vantage point?
Okay, it's 50 meters away. You want to start sneaking towards it. Okay, let's quickly find out what other people are doing.
Wishing him all the best.
Raylene, what is...
I want to look around and see if there's any more footprints or any more tracks left by...
They're all gone.
They're all gone? Like, not even like a breadcrumb around?
You have exhausted...
Exhausted my survival thing, tracking? Okay.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to walk up to the front door and do the knock.
Okay, you're going to start walking up to the... She starts... This is still 150... It's like 50 meters away. She starts heading straight up.
So Lona's sneaking. And Huckabell's just like... Okay, great.
Eilish, let's get some sneaky music.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys about the plan.
Okay, yeah. I'm like...
It's fine.
In that case, I called a Huckabell. I'm like, ha.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay,
And I just keep walking.
roll your sneaky...
He's
roll-
sneaking.
Okay, meanwhile, what are you guys doing while he figures his thing?
Like I'm like the Huckabell. I'm just like, maybe let Lona be a bit sneaky first.
Fine, but I will be right behind him.
Okay, sneaking.
I'm gonna extinguish my light and put it in my shirt, just so that I
Okay.
don't like give our.
All right,
location
so you're
away.
just covering it up.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, great. And now I'll sneak a little bit further behind.
Anyone that's doing stealth, roll a stealth roll.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Can I also do stuff?
Yeah, everyone can do it. You're not very good at it, but you can do it.
10.
14. Oh, do we?
It's a
mind?
skill that I'm skillful in. But 10 plus 4, 14.
10.
11.
Oh, sorry, 13.
Okay, great.
Minus 1.
The building has a square front. Clearly, there's a big door in the middle of it. I want more perception rolls.
Oops. 20.
4.
1.
First 20.
Hey guys,
Plus
you
5.
guys are creeping along. Not the best. Lona's the quietest of you. The rest of you splashing. You definitely see someone come around the corner, is walking around the corner.
Ooh.
Someone is walking around the corner. You see a glint of metal, something in his or her hand coming around from the right side of the building, walking. You guys are close enough to see that the shapes are big piles of stone. Okay. You're the only one that's seen that this person is there.
Okay.
He does not seem to know that you're there yet.
Of course. Can I do something now?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
All right, I'm just going to grab the 3 leaves that I have and just like wave to the others and try and get them to notice me. Do they notice me?
Yeah, can I hear the flopping of
You can- yeah,
of
no
a palm
problem.
leaf?
Yeah.
What's she doing?
I get one out and I'm like, hi.
No, and then I'm pointing it towards the right-hand
And
side.
I think you're doing a dance move. And I'm like, ha. Ha.
Oh,
And I kind of follow your leaf, and I'm like,
follow my leaf.
you probably like,
Okay, and you guys can all now see.
see, yep.
Oh,
You can
that's
now
what you were
see
doing.
that there's a man with some kind of, it's a weapon, definitely. A spear or a pole arm or something big is kind of trudging along, going like this, and just doing a circuit around the building.
He's on lookout.
Can I, have we got each other's attention right now? So watching him, I'm like, and watch him walk.
Okay, goes all the way around to the left side of the building and behind.
And then, now I'm like,
Okay? Where are you going? So let me explain. So the building's in front of you. It's basically a square front a large door in the middle.
Yes.
A couple windows on either side, which allowing some faint illumination to come out. On the right-hand side of the building, there's a large pile of rocks. Where are you going?
Well, we should hide behind rocks until he comes back around. Yeah.
Now look. This man has done nothing wrong yet, for all we know. This
And
is
we're not doing anything wrong. We're just going to see some rocks.
Well, yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go to the rocks.
Okay, you head off to the rocks.
I'm gonna jump over the rocks and try and get on top of the building.
I love it when you do this. Okay, you head to the rock. First you have to get to, first thing is getting to the rocks.
To the rocks.
Okay, you don't need to roll anything to get to the rock.
Sweet.
You're last. Monique, what are you doing?
Oh, I quickly turn to Sully and I say, Sully, I know you're right and I know you have the best intentions of all people, but there's something wrong going here. There's obviously a guard here for a reason and something suspicious is going inside. Can you not feel that feeling?
I do feel it.
And as I say it to him, I casually walk over to her and I follow her and hide behind the rocks.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I go over to the rocks.
Okay, wonderful. You're hiding behind the rocks. We know you want to do athletics. I love it when you do athletics.
17!
Woo!
Finally.
And with athletics, with my strength,
Minus one.
16.
I think we can all remember that you're a -1. But you climb onto the rocks.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, and then you want to use that as a way to get onto the top of the building,
Yep,
right?
I wanna flip up, just like real.
Oh my goodness, why do you want to make this harder on yourself?
Wait, what?
Sorry, he didn't even ask you to roll it.
That was so good.
Athletics is
Oh my
fine.
god, he's on a roll. He's on a
Okay, you get to the top. The guard still hasn't come around yet.
Okay, I'm drawing
Look up.
Lona up.
There is like a ledge, and you're sure that you can jump and you can make it. You jump up, catch it. It's wet and slippery, but you manage to pull yourself up onto the building.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
We go like this. With
our leaves
We have
still.
broadened sign language.
Like many buildings in this part of the world, the roof is pretty flat. It has only so that people in the heat of the day can come up. And there is, as to be expected, a trap door that allows entryway.
Nice.
It is raining, it's wet, and water is dripping off it. Meanwhile, you guys are waiting? Are you waiting for
behind the
anything?
rocks?
You're behind the rocks.
In front of me, like it's the side of the building now, right?
Yeah, so I think your beautiful drawing, feel free to show everyone else.
I don't know if you can see.
Exactly what I
Yeah, that is
That's really
beautiful.
helpful.
Yeah.
So we're like
Nice.
here now by
Wow.
the rocks.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it. Yeah.
Okay, so how I'm envisioning this is that you're hiding on the side of the rocks that would block his vision from seeing as he patrols around. That's what I had imagined from your description.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, and then if he comes within range and walks to the other side of the rock, we're gonna kind of like shimmy around the
Yes.
rock to stay out of his line of sight.
Oh, really? Okay, is that
there
your plan?
Yeah. Can I look? Can I see any other entranceways, like a window or?
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah. Like
so, okay, you want to
on the building, like any apart from the roof.
From where you are, there are no other doors.
Dang it.
It would be very common. Any workshop will have. This looks like a trade entrance at the front, right? Mm-hmm. It's most buildings of this size would have more than one doorway. Mm-hmm.
Yadar's still with us. This is dangerous.
Says, yes, he's still with you. And he said, what are we doing?
Look, I think what we should do is we should hide Yadar and put all of our leaves on top of him and try and like just camouflage him. Because this is getting
But then
a bit
I'm gonna get
dangerous.
wet. All right.
Sorry.
Okay, you start camouflaging him.
Okay, right here, Yada.
There is suddenly a voice cries out and what? Why? No! And Yada goes, that's my father's voice. What?
I'm on top of the roof.
You're on
right,
top
yeah.
of the roof.
I'm gonna. I like my ears perk up and I hear, and I was like, and then I've got to make a move into the building. So sneaking right up to, I see the trap door, and I'm gonna lift it up and then tuck myself just in out of the rain.
I love the way you're going to enter it without even looking. That's great.
Look first.
It has a cast iron clasp. It's like a circle thing that you pull open, right? And you're just going straight in?
I'm gonna look first.
That's called being kind.
I'm gonna look first before I break my leg.
All right. Hit me with a perception roll.
Oh, parkour.
11 plus 2, 13.
Okay. It is a stonemason's workshop. There's a whole bunch of, there's a big pile of rocks inside, and then there's some stones that have been like chipped and shaped into building materials for buildings. So this is what it is. There's below you a table full of tools, hammers, chisels. And there is, the room below you is basically a square room, large square workshop room. You don't see anyone in it. On the far side, the southern side, there are 2 doors. That is what you see at the moment. Okay, meanwhile, Raylene.
I'm going to. Are there more rocks to hide behind? Do I see to get closer to the house? You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna run stealth to the against the wall of the house.
Okay, you can do stealthing. Where are you heading?
Around back to the front of the house.
Okay, you around to the front of the.
Because there's windows there, so I want to
Okay, go for it. Roll that stealth. Meanwhile, what are you doing, Sully?
Sully is going to. He's like, we just came from there. Sure. Sully is going to wait here with the Ada for the moment.
Okay.
I'm going to climb onto the roof and try and help. I just don't want anyone to be alone.
Okay.
So I'm going to make my way on the roof.
You can go.
Can I give Nimrod a boost up?
Brilliant. Okay, you can do it with advantage.
Wonderful. So I roll this one.
You roll it twice and take the best one.
Woo!
And plus athletics.
17. Plus athletics. 2. 19.
Brilliant. You boost her up. You get on top of the rocks. You boost her up. Easy. It's wet. And you can see that he's looking in, and there's light coming in from the side. You hear her get up, but she's not too noisy.
And I follow behind her because
stealth roll.
Yeah.
17.
Oh, you are so quiet.
So I'm going like here, like by this window.
By that window.
Yeah.
It's a bit high for you, but that's fine.
Yes, good. 17.
Okay, you both get by the window.
Can I climb on Sully's back to see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want, sure. Okay, you get up as well. You see the same sight as him.
Yes.
You're now in 2 positions, and you can hear the footprints of the guard starting to come around.
Ah!
Let's go to the rooftop team. Rooftop team.
All right. So I'm looking in. I see Nimrod make her way. I signal over. I'm like, this could be the way in, and it's. I don't know.
If anyone's just listening to this and not watching it, there's just a bunch of hands by the way.
Yeah.
And we totally get what we're talking about.
Excellent. You're the one you're first there.
Yep.
You gonna go in first?
I'm gonna go in. Yeah.
This seems like this happens, like this has happened before, right?
Yeah. How did you?
Lona goes first, Nimrod behind.
How do you get in? Is there a staircase?
There is a staircase.
Of course. Great.
So I'm just gonna put without making too much noise because it is a pretty heavy door, but my left arm can. Yeah. And so I just slip in.
And start slipping in.
Yep.
Nimrod.
I'm following.
And you follow down this. There are lanterns. It doesn't seem to be anyone in here, so why there are lanterns lit is a bit of a mystery, but they are. Lanterns. Okay. Meanwhile, window team.
I can hear the guard coming.
I say you might have to talk us out of this.
All right. I jump off of Sully and I put on my. I'm gonna try and flirt with the guard.
I love it. Okay, the guard comes around the corner and goes, "What the?"
Oh, hey, big boy.
He's got this like vicious looking axe.
Whoa.
And he says, and a shield and says, "What are you doing here?"
Oh, I was sent by your friend. They told me to check up on you and give you some food because they know that you're really hungry. And I didn't know that they were gonna send me to a handsome hunk of a man.
Get it, girl.
All right.
I'm shaking while I'm doing it because I'm like, this is unknown
Persuasion.
territory. Oh, I just remembered what I have as well. Oh, dang it. 8. Just 8. Oh, 9.
Persuasion. You
Do
must have a good.
persuasion
Not just 1 plus 1.
You've got a charisma. You must have a decent charisma. That goes on to it.
Oh. Yeah, but I've got a plus. Oh.
You get a +1 because of Jackal.
Okay,
plus
then
your
3, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh yeah.
He goes.
Ah.
He says, "We don't want the guard around here. Get out of here. This isn't a safe place for you guys to be."
Oh.
Meanwhile,
Ah.
going down the stairs.
Yep.
You get down to the bottom of the stairs. A door opens. And a man comes out.
Oh, congratulations.
This is the room that you find yourself in. You've come down some stairs. There are 2 doors on the edge of the room. Can someone give me a hand by putting walls around the rest of the room, please? Yeah.
You've got it.
There's a big pile of untreated rocks, unworked rocks
Yo, they look like real rocks.
in the middle.
Wow, those are really well.
Where'd you get real rocks from? The budget of this show.
Those real rocks? Well, our budget must be through the roof.
And
Made by Witter.
I'm going to show you, this is the old using dice trick
Oh, wow.
to make a table.
Wow.
Oh, no.
You got it. No, you got it. You got it.
See if you
Bigger dice.
Our budget's
maybe
not
bigger
that.
dice.
Yeah.
I use dice for all sorts of things.
I think it's a great aesthetic.
Wow, that is one big tall table. All right,
No, it's
tall
perfect.
table. And oh yeah, we need the big daddy door.
Oh,
Daddy.
daddy door.
Okay.
Through there.
Who's in there?
Or is that us?
This is where you guys are outside this door.
Ah.
And then we have a pile of pre-worked stone that's in a couple of piles on the other side. And out of the door
Not this.
a man with 2 blades covers up his face. Covers up his face with wrapping. You get just a slight glimpse as it's going on of scar tissue. Just a face full of scar.
Oh.
And he says, "Oh, this is not the place for you to be." And he goes with his 2 blades. You guys hear a voice, you 2 hear a voice saying, "This is not a place for you to be." And the guard outside says to you guys, "Get out of here."
I'm gonna charm person. I'm gonna use my charm person skill.
Okay. So we're going to go into initiative. Can you
okay.
put a layer out along the base, please? And you guys are by this over here by this window when you've done that.
Yeah.
All right. You guys won't be in camera yet. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We'll get you into camera when you come into the room. Okay. So, Raylene, what are you doing?
Charm him.
Okay, roll it. He has to make a
Wisdom save.
wisdom save. He goes, "Oh, hi."
Hey. Could you let us into here, please?
Of course.
Pretty please. Oh.
And he goes over and he opens the door for you. He goes over to there. Lorna, what you doing?
I am gonna step. Well, I look over. I see the guy with the knives getting ready, and I step just to the side of Nimrod. How far are we between myself and that person?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 feet.
30 feet? Perfect.
5.
Fireball.
Go.
Oh!
Roll it.
Shoot a fireball.
Unprovoked, I love it.
13. 13 plus 5.
Smash!
Yo, he's straight up gonna kill this guy already. What did he do?
Oh, my instincts just told me.
Roll damage, go fast. Roll damage.
Sully might not agree, but Trudy thinks you're right.
What's your damage?
Damage is.
Was it a 6?
D8.
Or what's it? What does it
D8?
say? Anything?
D8.
Have you got it?
Oh, so sorry. So this damage increases by 1d10 when.
No, it's 1d10 each. It's 1d10.
D10?
Please
It's
hold.
that one.
6.
Thank you. Okay, Sully. He's gone over, but he hasn't opened it up yet.
Great. And I go to the doors and I say, a very, very kind, great word, Capella, and I open the doors.
You open the doors. Great, thank you. Nimrod,
I'm going to move behind the rocks.
move yourself. Just go for it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 6. Athletics roll to jump over them.
Okay.
No, you don't.
No.
You didn't make it.
Okay,
Yep, you
that's
still have an action though.
I'd like to just. I'm following Ronnie's lead, and I'm just gonna guiding bolt this person.
Yep.
So I summon all the powers of the gods, and I guiding bolt towards this
Sapusha!
person. Yep. Flash
Already.
right towards a creature. On hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage.
Whoa!
my.
Big dead. Okay, roll your 20-sided dice and add 4. Add your.
14.
Oh my goodness!
What's that?
18.
For this bolt of divine light out of your divine symbol and just smashes into roll damage.
Which is 4d6.
4d6!
And you're going to need another one. Take one of
Oh my
mine.
goodness.
1, 2, 3. 6 plus 3 is 6, 7, 8, 9.
12.
12.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. He just gets pummeled by this radiant light smashing into him.
Yo, what?
He sees you as the biggest threat. 1, 2, 3. Nah. Goes up and goes, Nimrod, 1 blade for you. And Lorna, 1 for you.
Oh.
Nimrod, oh my goodness. I think a 24 will hit.
Oh,
24 is higher than your armor
Yeah,
class.
absolutely.
Take 4 hit points. Lorna, Lorna,
Yo.
9. That's not going to hit you.
Nope. I'm a class 12.
He has a special ability. He then runs away in a way that you can't do an opportunity attack. Goes, just kind of fades. 1, 2, 3, and comes over here. Yep. Okay.
Might I just add that on the next attack roll made against this target for the end of your next turn has advantage.
Okay. Next person who attacks him has advantage. Is glowing.
Yeah.
The radiant light has covered him. He's glowing.
That's right.
Okay. Back to you, Raylene.
I can't reach, but I'm gonna run into the place and go here.
Yep. You can see a light.
And
Yep.
Yeah.
Go for it.
oh, can I do double movement instead? I'll just run.
Yep. You run up to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Just run straight
Lorna.
to him.
Hello.
Like what?
Lorna is going to move to, somersault onto this rock so he has a better vantage point.
Love it.
So, yep. So athletics.
Athletics, and we know it's a -1.
18! 17! And almost like.
Yeah, and you can attack still. That was just your movement.
Oh, that was my move. And then, yes.
Where did he
fire,
get word out of
fire
that?
bolts from the heavens
Go for it.
straight.
The next attack against him
Oh,
has
has advantage.
Yes.
You get to make another roll.
From guiding bolt.
Alright.
Here it comes in. 14!
Plus.
Plus 5, 19.
Smashes him and
nice.
hits him in the face, and some of his binding on his face goes away. Roll damage. You know, it's a D10.
4.
Okay, wow, he's taking a pummeling.
Like,
Yeah.
do we, just real quick, do we want to kill this guy?
Sully.
No, we never want to kill anyone.
He turns to the guy who opened the door and he says, "Thank you very much." And then he goes, he moves into the building through the doors. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he can generally detect that he's there, right?
Yeah, you can see he's there. Yeah.
Okay, and I say, before we go any further, in the name of the laws of Aratai, we insist that you put down your arms and comply with us and the law.
That's your turn. Thank you.
Oh,
Nimrod.
right. And I stop what I'm doing because Sully is given charge, and I stand my position and wait for his reply.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Love it.
Is it worth, this could be a learning moment, ready in action?
That is ready in action. We'll deal with it another time.
Okay.
Okay. I want everyone to make a perception roll, please.
Okay.
19.
12.
22.
Oh, 17.
Wisdom 19 plus 2. Ooh, 21.
17.
I have 12.
Everyone except Nimrod catches out of your peripheral vision this series, these collection of rocks, a kind of dark shape moves in the rocks and goes and attaches to her shadow
Huh?
and merges with her shadow. And that shadow stands up behind her.
What?
Her shadow stands up behind her and just puts like a cloak of darkness across her face.
Is this Shadow Nimrod?
Oh.
Dogs.
What?
Let's come.
10 points of damage. Life starts getting sucked out of you.
Well, I'm on 0.
And she falls.
No. Wait. Oh. Oh.
Now this guy, he does a somersault successfully, doesn't speak to you, and goes 1 blade for you, 1 blade for you.
Oh, dear.
Acapella.
Yes.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
Take 6.
Oh. Wait.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Oh.
You catch it on your shield. Dunk.
Can Charmer Boy still hear me?
Uh-huh.
Could I say, "Oh no, save me"? Because he's still under my spell for 1 hour.
All right, you want to call him to help you?
Yeah,
I love
save
it. I'm
me.
going to just roll to see how powerful that is.
Save me, hunk of a man! Save
I am
me!
going to let him go now.
Okay.
He is so under your charm that he runs in. 1, 2, 3, 4. He says, "I always hated you."
This ain't the spell. He just wanted any opportunity.
Yeah.
And takes a swing at double knife guy.
Smart.
Takes a swing at double knife guy who just.
Ah, dang it.
Okay,
Let's try.
all right. If you want to move, you're welcome to. I'll say that was your action.
Okay.
But if you want to move, you're welcome to.
I'm gonna go
You can,
around here too.
Yeah, we can have that as a disengagement.
Yes.
That's fine.
Never mind.
I'm still up there. I'm seeing all the action unfold, and then I remember what Sully just said. Sully, are you sure you want this guy alive? I don't really want to arrest this guy, but before I make this next move, I'm just asking because I won't be able to hold myself back.
Okay, we've given him a chance. He has not taken it.
He's never listened to you, Sully. What are you talking about? I then burning fire bolts come out of my palm, and I.
What did you roll, Ronnie?
A 3.
Plus 5.
8.
Not good enough. Not good enough. He moves out of the way. Sully.
Do we see Nimrod go down?
I will. You are facing her. You would have seen her fall.
Okay. I think Sully's like furious. We need to save Nimrod, and so he looks at the combatant in front of him and just takes an upward swing. He just brings his spear down from below and just tries to cut right.
Go for it.
up his middle. Oh! 9.
Not good enough. Nimrod, how it works. When you go to 0 or low, you start bleeding to death or internal hemorrhaging to death. Each turn you have to roll a 20-sided dice. If you roll 10 or lower, if you get 3 10 or lowers, you're dead. Make your first roll.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna cry. 16!
If you get 3 of those, you stabilize. So can you please mark on there 1 success? Okay. Double blade guy steps up to you. Nah. He impales. He impales you. Betrayer. Both blades. For your charmer boy, who catches both of them on his shield.
Man! Oh, he's got spirit.
Doing good.
He blades back and gets a useless shot.
Oh, this.
Shadow. Oh.
The shadow guy attaches to your shadow.
How do we get rid of
Rolls
that?
a 10. What's your armor class?
Armor class is 12.
He tries to wrap you up in
Get off
darkness,
me,
but
man.
you don't do it.
I'm gonna use healing word for Nimrod in hopes that she, comes back. 1 plus 3.
3 hit points. You're on 3.
3 hit points.
You can move if you wish. You can move if you wish.
And to be clear, this stops Nimrod
bleeding
from
now.
bleeding
You're
out,
done.
right?
You're
Right. Okay,
back.
I'm a bit up.
Wake up! And I pull her up, and I will get that big red.
Yeah.
Sword.
Yep.
Nina.
Yeah.
I can move, right?
Yeah, you can move. Make it fast.
I'm gonna jump over Nimrod
1,
over
2,
here
yeah.
and try and attack him from behind.
All right. Athletics. roll.
15.
Oh,
And I take a sword,
yeah.
ma!
Great. Now,
With my big heavy
see
contraband
how
sword.
you guys got him flanked? How you're opposite sides to him?
Yes.
You're perfectly opposite sides. Advantage.
Let's see, 15 and 15. Right roll. Which one?
No.
That was your athletics roll, right?
That was your athletics roll.
Oh,
you get
yeah.
advantage on your attack. So you might
yes.
get a 20.
15
the
and
15
10.
still holds?
15 and 10.
Okay.
15 and 10, yeah.
Yeah, great. You still hit. You hit. Roll
Yay!
damage.
Oh, plus 1 and plus damage
Yep.
because thingy. It's a sword.
Yeah. It catches the light as you pull it. It kind of shimmers.
What's the damage of the sword?
It's a 1d8
1d8.
plus your strength.
That's not a d8. This is a d8.
Yeah.
Nope. That's
Oh,
probably,
sorry, it's
not
a
a
short.
D8.
It's a short
that's not a
sword.
d8.
No, I'm taking it back. That wasn't the 8.
I was wrong. It's a short sword, so it's a 6-sided dice.
No,
like,
it's the big sword that I got.
It's still the same.
It's a
Oh,
short sword.
So
Lamau.
still a 6-sided dice.
Day.
Yeah.
One.
I believe
for
in
it.
you.
Yeah.
Go.
Got this.
3 plus 1, 4.
Plus your normal
Normal
2.
2, yes.
So
From your strength.
yeah. So
6.
6. That's right. You cut him on the back. Lorna.
Oh, Lorna wants to because the shadow is right next to me.
Yep.
So I'm gonna apply my my burning hands.
Do it.
Nice.
You just roll. You don't have to. Remember, burning hands always hits.
Yeah.
It's just I have to roll to see whether or not he avoids it and only takes half damage or full damage. So you roll 3d6.
Nice.
I rolled a 3. He takes full damage. Oh, when I say he, it's an it, really.
10.
The shadow is just burnt in half. Only a fragment of it remains.
Ooh.
Sully.
Okay. He's going to let these two duke it out for the moment.
Yeah.
He looks at this shadowy thing and it feels like magic and that doesn't feel right, but Sully's gonna go up to the bottom of the stone right here.
Yeah, do it.
He's just heard about this flanking bonus that sometimes applies to combatants. So as the gout of fire comes out, as the gout of fire stops, Sully sweeps in behind it while its attention's distracted and attacks. Do I get advantage?
Yep, go for it.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah, your spear catches the shadow. Roll damage.
Yep, great. Okay, that is 2 plus 3 plus 2, so that is 7.
the whole shadow just kind of fades away and is no more.
Whoa!
Nimrod, you can stand up.
Okay, yes, so I feel the healing word get me in. I see that Haas stands me up, and I am mad. I am furious. So I see that the shadow has disappeared, so the only target in my sight is this double knife. So I am like running over.
You can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want, sorry.
5, 6. Let's do that.
You could. That'll be easier, probably.
We are surrounded, and I inflict wounds. I make a melee spell attack against a creature. You can roll.
That's right. You roll that one.
Target
+4.
+4, so 3d10.
You have to hit first.
Oh.
And remember, you can always do it.
You've got a special thing that you
Inspiration.
Yeah. So roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
Remember, I gave you an extra one.
Yes, you did. Oh, 10.
10.
plus 4.
11, 12, 13, 14.
You needed a 15.
I'm still weak. It's fine. Yeah. Sorry.
It doesn't connect.
You've been blinded by your anger, Nimrod.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He sees things are not going well for him.
Yeah, look at us.
So he grabs something from his thing and does a ninja move of throwing something, and this impenetrable blackness just engulfs all of you.
No.
The only thing is that your light can kind of fight with it, so there's a little bit of light flickering from behind that, but the rest of you, and he disappears. I'm gonna make you guys perception rolls at disadvantage, please.
Right.
Disadvantage. You roll it twice and take the worst.
I'm still pretty observant.
8.
6.
Ooh,
What's your
5.
perception skill?
Oh, 6,
17.
8.
You have no idea where he's gone.
Dang
Oh.
We look around. I'm like,
It's pitch
no,
black.
still-
You can't see
still-
anything.
Exactly.
And
Hold up. Do you see him?
Raylene?
No.
I can't see a thing. I call out to my hunk of a man and go, save me, hopes that he can find me and bring me out of the black cloud.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Lorna, you doing anything?
I'm gonna try and light. I'm just gonna light some fire in my hands so I could just like try and dissipate. the
Wonderful.
fog.
I love it. The fascinating thing is, it does nothing. You know that you're doing it because you can feel it on your skin, and it's right in front of you, but it does not penetrate the darkness. Sully.
Sully wants to try and get out of this cloud of darkness.
Yeah,
He
okay.
just kind of stumbles just the first direction he can think of. He just tries to get out of this cloud.
I'm sorry. No matter, you get all the way to the wall, it's just black everywhere. Thank you.
I can't see still. It's no good over here.
Nimrod?
The only thing I can think of is just to call everyone to my voice. So I say, everybody, just come towards my voice so we can all stick together as one. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Where
Okay.
does your voice come from?
I think I
Try
just
and
moved
find
away
it.
from you. So,
Okay, wonderful. So
They love a
are
boy.
you yodeling?
the moral of the story is that everyone can get to your voice.
Yes.
And the light, the blackness dissipates, and he is gone. And you find yourself in this room.
Ow.
Lover boy.
No, like,
A friend of ours.
I hated that guy.
Hey, hunk of a man, thanks for helping us out. Can you tell us where we are and what's going on here?
Before he can answer, you hear more moaning. No!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
No, why?
Yoder's dad.
I thought it was. That's
You can tell it's coming from
Do you guys hear that?
this direction.
Okay. Let's go.
Yep. We all start towards the door.
Guide us, lover boy. Take the lead.
He says, this has been a lot of fun.
Oh.
I won't
I won't deny it. But this is where we part ways. Perhaps we can meet another day.
Question before you go.
Yes.
These doors around here, do they need keys to get into?
Here, take my keys.
Nice.
Before you go.
Wow, you just got a key off someone.
Nice.
That's the second time you've gotten keys.
What do you mean? This is the first time. It's the first time. It's the first time.
Oh, yeah. Before you go, do you have any food on you?
You said you were bringing me food. You said you were bringing me food.
Yeah, but I forgot it, so I was wondering if you had food. But hey, you're right. It's time to part ways. I think you should go. I think you should leave.
I'm going to leave.
I think you should go to bed.
I'm
You should go home. Get some rest.
I'm gonna go home.
Go.
Maybe get some rest.
Yeah, go.
Go. I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
And
Get some
he
food.
leaves.
If you see me again in the future, make sure there's food.
That's it. It's us now.
Okay, so Nimrod is badly hurt.
Oh,
Sully is hurt. Hakapella and Lona are not hurt. Oh, you're hurt?
well, I've got 11 now done instead
Okay.
of 17.
Great. Oh, yeah, you are hurt.
I actually wasn't hurt.
You weren't hurt. You two weren't hurt. Okay. You move, unless you're doing anything else, you move up to the door.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. You move up to the door, and
Turn me around.
we won't need the map for now. The door is locked. It takes but a key, one of the keys that you have. Can we have some uneasy music, please?
All this underscoring, man, making me nervous.
Yeah.
The door opens. The room has piled in it some of their finer work. Against one wall, there's a door on the far side. It's about it's a 4 square by 4 square room, 20-foot square. So it's not really big. It's 7 meters, 7 meters square. There is 2 figures chained against the wall, the interior of the 2 walls. So if you imagine going in here, this wall. One of them is someone who has clearly been dead for a short while. The skin is loose and gray and is moaning. Oh! No, what? No! Inscribed around him and on the floor below him is
Hexagon.
Oh, damn!
it is inscribed into the stone and painted.
Oh, it's not
Painted in red. But that figure pales in significance to the one that's closer to you chained up, who has been dead for a lot longer. I'm just going to show you a figure. This is not in the room. Just to get a sense of size. This is a big, fat, this thing,
Beautiful.
upon seeing you enter, just on his chains for you over again. And the stonework where the manacles are binding it to the wall as it goes little crack. And we'll finish there tonight. All right, so that's us for tonight.
Pretty tough. I was like,
You're gonna try and kill it too?
No, I was just like, well, you take him.
Wow.
All right. So how was it being close to death, Nimrod?
Oh my
That
gosh.
was wildly sad. I
I actually saw the fear in your eye.
honestly, I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna have to create a whole nother character. Sheet. This took me ages. Wow, no, that was
Not this
wildly
day.
scary. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad that we have each other's back. It just sucks because I guess I'm the one with a lot of healing
Yeah,
powers.
I've got the one and I can only use it.
That's exactly
Just
what
like,
I thought when you went down. I was like, oh, that was the.
There's our healer.
Yeah, that was
healer.
scary, but also it was exhilarating because I'm still alive. So
You rolled your first death save as well.
that was horrifying. The stakes are high, man. Yeah. Stakes are
3 fails.
high. Yeah.
You're dead.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, you did great, man.
Yeah, you're a
spell work,
genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Good
good.
rolls from you, mate.
And the acrobatics. Hey. Yeah.
Redemption.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what?
It was good.
Oh.
One of the things that my brother does when he DMs is he sometimes gives out an extra inspiration. So for the next session, all of you will be back on 1 inspiration, except Lona.
Wow.
You can have 2.
Hey.
But if you don't use them, you'll be back to 1 the following session.
I gotta use
We gotta remember that next week.
Love
so
the
you're back
interaction with the
down
guard
to
as
1.
well. That charm person. Mwah.
Who knew? Who knew she had it in her?
Really? That's the best line.
Yeah.
I can take this one, eh?
Fancy some fun time?
Hey, guys. Thanks. Hey, thanks so much for. All right, quiet in the cheap seats.
Sorry.
So that
Comment
was-
your favorite pickup line. Mine's, hey, big boy.
Yeah, best at the bar.
Okay, quick, I need to go to the funny part.
All right.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us on our adventure.
Thank you.
Please follow, hit the bell on Twitch. We really appreciate all the support so we can get the notifications when the next episodes come out. YouTube, if you haven't liked and subscribed on YouTube and hit that bell, then please do so. And Patreon. It's nice to see more Patreons coming in each week.
Hello.
As we mentioned last week, our lore document, which we're really pleased with, has gone online. It's really cool. You can see, and we keep a log of each episode in there. So for our Patreons that are lore legends and above, you get access to that. So let's see if there's anything else. I think that's everything that I needed to cover. So, thanks for joining us, and roll the credits.
Bye.
Bye.